So my friend let me go blueberry picking on his property, where he's got like a fuck ton of blueberries, and they're the best blueberries.
Mm.
Like, you know how most blueberries, when you have a handful of them and you try and chew them down, they're like very acidy and kind of tangy, but still sweet? These are like all sweet. So good.
Nice.
I've never liked blueberries.
You probably would like these. Unless you just don't like sweet things.
I do like sweet things. I love sweet things. But like for some reason, blueberries are just kind of like to me.
That's a lot of blueberries.
Right? And yet it's
See the
not
pic?
enough.
That's yeah, that's gonna
Wow.
freeze some.
No, they're not gonna last that long.
Yeah. Frozen blueberries are pretty good. It's a great snack, actually.
But I've already gone through like 3 containers of I split those into smaller containers, like sandwich bins. I've already gone through 3 of them, and I've got another one next to me, so they're not gonna last long enough to freeze.
Nice.
One of those in your oven.
Oh yeah. Plus, I promised my mom them, so.
Man, I think that's like when it doesn't have the proper ability score to it, maybe.
Hmm.
Hmm?
I'm talking
In
to
what
Sam,
context? Yeah. Where's the
On
where
our
are you
chat-
seeing
on the
that
chat.
man?
Oh yeah, it's
No,
not
but
set
where
to
are you
your
seeing it?
ability score.
Hmm.
I don't do all them blueberries.
Eating them. Just eating them.
Should make some
Scarfing them down.
jam is really good.
But
I-
why bother with jam when I can just stuff them in my mouth?
Yeah, fair.
I don't see NAN.
Yeah, I don't see that in the healing.
Oh, you have to highlight over the 4.
Mm-hmm.
For healing.
Oh.
D4 plus
oh,
an
I see it. Okay.
So just go into the roll, hit the cog, and then just where it says D4 plus, and then there's gonna probably be blank. Just put spell.
I did.
Click on your spell page.
Let me look at it.
NAN is not a number error, by the way.
Yeah.
So you might have a letter typed in somewhere.
Maybe it's under the spell sheet rather than like in your, like where the weapons are.
Yeah, because check on your spell sheet. Make sure your
Okay.
spellcasting ability modifier is set.
I see the problem here. It's for some reason it's not giving you the spell classes for Bard.
Okay.
So it's thinking that you don't have a spell. You're not a spellcaster, which is very weird.
Oh, when I did my multi-class, I had to go into spells and mess around with like what I had to go into the cog and set my spellcaster modifier.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
The perils of multi-classing.
Yeah. It's like, so what do you want to cast spells with? Oh, right, yeah.
My brain.
Right.
There we
we
go.
go.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was your spellcasting ability wasn't set to to that. So there you
Now it says Cha.
Ciao.
go. For Chad.
Oh man, Chad energy.
A lot of bards are chads.
Okay. Last we left off. Well, who wants to explain what happened last time?
Ooh, I gotta get my notebook.
It's been a while. I
It
could
has
give
been
a
a
rough.
while.
So
been
we
almost
went to a party.
Well, I know they were trying to go in there to basically woo him, but really it turned out he just needed a friend. That's the vibe I got from him.
I
Yeah.
don't know if he needs a friend. He doesn't think he does. At least that's the energy I was getting.
Yeah. It sounds
But
like
he
at least.
certainly is a lonesome person.
Yeah. At least the recommendation from one of his friends was that he needed a friend.
Oh, that's right. The lady.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let me pull up her.
The trader, a merchant. Let's see.
Lori. Right?
Yeah.
Yep. And then we kind of mulled about, had some dinner, clumsily snuck around in a few places. Then we found a corpse.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he had a ring. He had a ring that was buried in the atrium.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, and that Solwynn was also introduced.
Yes.
There was an awkward encounter in the ladies' room.
Unfortunately, now we kind of overstayed our welcome, and now we're being kind of shushed out.
Yeah, everyone. It's like the kind of thing where like the host went to bed
Yeah,
before
it's
like
like-
everyone left.
yeah, it's
So
like
it's like
1 or 2 in the
what do we
morning,
do?
and he's like, "I gotta work tomorrow, guys. Get the fuck out of my house."
There's also we did get a message from Eleander. It said pickles, so we know that
Oh yes.
the game is afoot.
Yeah, something about he was gonna go investigate it in the front yard or something like that.
Pickles.
The one thing I'm probably gonna do is get that skull if I can. But other than that,
Zendros also, I think, left a note for one of you. I can't remember.
I think it was Azadeh's character, and the note said something along the lines of "All houses have secrets."
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, what would you? Sorry. Yeah, he just went to bed. So, what do you guys like to do?
Wolfram's gonna go to the atrium real quick and grab that skull.
Okay.
Try to put it in a pouch or something or hide it.
It's pretty easy. It's been the bones have been there for quite a long time, so the skull easily comes off the rest of the skeleton. It wasn't even really attached to anything. There was like nothing to pick up really.
And then Wolfram will just progress outside.
I think it's time we headed home.
I think we did a pretty good job scouting out, didn't we?
Sure.
I mean, there's a little bit more over here, but I think we did a good enough job for now.
And I want to, since I don't quite remember, how many rings did I sense in the house? Just the one in the atrium, or more?
Just the one.
Oh, and the one I had, of course.
And there was a trader, right, that we talked to, someone who worked
Yeah.
possibly on the fishbone.
He has work on the fishbone. I do have a note for that.
Do you remember who that was?
Lori.
But I don't think she's traveled on it. She said because she just like took passage, but she said that she's taken many ships, so there wasn't any concrete connection.
I should have watched the last episode before we started playing.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what we were gonna play, so I did not rewatch it. I'm just kind of waiting until I'm gonna be the last one out of the house after.
Wolfram will get to the door and you coming, Olivia? Hello?
Hello?
Olivia?
Wolfram will go to the door and then say to Olivia, like, "You coming, Olivia?"
Yes.
I'm gonna see if I can peep into this room. What's in here?
Okay. You look into this room, and it's just like as like this maid is kind of flooded into the kitchen. Just the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're cleaning up now.
Do we know who this is?
He's wearing a chef's hat, so it's probably the cook.
Okay. Cooking's for nerds. All right.
Was I think we saw this was a study, right? Or was this the
I
study?
believe that's where Sam wanted to go, and that's where she put her token there.
Nope. That was Nafara's sneaking around.
Yeah, I was
like
sneaking
right here,
around,
like-
but then I got busted.
But like in
Yeah.
here, like we didn't see what was in here.
Oh, I don't know. You can look if you want.
Imagine
Kes-
Giovanni just like digging up for food, like saying, "Is there leftovers in the kitchen?"
No, not even. He's just walking around open doors. What they're gonna do? Stop me?
Kester is. Oh, and meanwhile, has like be like, "Oh shoot, it's late. I gotta go. I gotta work tomorrow. Thanks for the time. Bye."
Oh, that's the halfling girl that was on the date with Gowan, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, you want to peek in there?
Yes.
All right. It's a stair. It's just a stairway leading down.
Oh, okay,
Solid.
let's go downstairs.
Ooh, basement.
You're going downstairs? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 second. Oh, wrong button.
Should have we should have Gowan roll a charisma check to see if he gets a kiss on the cheek or something.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Because he said no kiss goodnight, and I thought, we don't know that. Did he fail his
Oh no,
charisma roll?
she just ran. She just ran off.
Oh,
She was surprised by how much like oh shoot, it's late. Okay. You see a small wine cellar.
okay.
Good thing he's not Kazuma.
Yeah.
You just find
who's
him
this
down
person?
there as a 12-foot oni.
Yeah. There's like one servant is like kind of dusting the shelves and like rearranging stuff, and it's just like looks at you. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You can't be here,
Just we'll go to this door.
sir. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I'm just ignoring.
I don't
him.
know who you are.
I'm opening this door.
They go over to this door while you're trying to do that, and just says, guards, please, someone's here."
Giovanni's just like quiet. I'm trying to find something.
Okay. But these guards just come out of the room and like, "Hey, what's, sir?"
I mean, between
the
all that
party
time, I
was
think I would have
upstairs.
opened the door by then.
Oh yeah, probably, but like I'm just saying.
Yeah,
No.
it's fine. I'm opening the door, seeing what's in there.
Okay, cool. You open the door. They're going to, but like one of them is going to just be like, "Sir, you need to go upstairs."
It's like, okay, I go upstairs.
So, did he draw guards away from the top floor down?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. There was a room and the guards were inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Do you see my genius plan? There you go.
Suspicious that they're downstairs.
They're down here now.
No, he's saying that.
No, they're from downstairs.
Ah, okay.
There's more of them.
Hmm. All right.
Yes. Solwynn's gonna be like, I think we overstayed our welcome. We need to-" That broke up a lot. What'd you say?
No.
Yeah, you're cutting out a lot.
Their room is.
You might need to disconnect and reconnect.
We're already there, so that he's not drawing away hopes of doing. Says a. Is that better?
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. You're like drawing out like it was like a very slow robot.
Slow mo.
Yeah, big lag.
Okay. So I was thinking about maybe snooping around up here, but as a heavy plate mail wearer, I think I will have to let the sneaky go to somebody else.
You're in a dress.
You're in a dress.
Yeah. You're not
Oh, you're
wearing
right.
that
I could. sneaky, but I also have no dexterity. I think I should.
You also
Did you
see
hear-
Giovanni coming up the stairs and being followed by a bunch of guards that are kind of just moving everybody out.
Yeah, and Solwynn had said, we've overstayed our welcome. We need
Yeah,
to leave.
she'll go. Where's the entrance? It's just this way.
Just down here.
It's
Okay.
over here.
The drunk that was outside is just like still sitting there, just kind of just like sleeping now, just snoring heavily through a wine-filled nap. Oh, Gowan's here too. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeet.
Where you guys gonna go? You gonna go to bed? Gonna go away?
Right?
I would say probably go to Eliander's, maybe. I don't know if
Oh,
he'll.
right, forgot pickles.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
He did say pickles.
He did say
Yeah.
pickles.
forgot about that.
Azade's looking a little bit grumpy, wearing her fancy dress and crossing her arms and going, well, that was a whole fat lot of nothing.
Once
but
you get
got
away
to
from.
look at doing it, didn't you?
Huh?
Go ahead, Joe.
But you got to look good doing it, didn't you?
She smiles and kind of like elbows Olivia.
Wolfram pipes up. It's like, once you guys get away from the house a little bit.
Hmm.
Well, we didn't come out empty-handed. And then he'll show the skull. We have somebody to talk to.
Nice.
Excellent.
All right. You don't have that prep though, right?
No, I'll have to do it in the
We'll
morning.
have to wait. Yeah, we'll have to sleep on it then. Well,
I guess we could
see if I
probably
suppose.
sleep first and then go see Eliander after.
Sure.
That way I have prepped.
Plus, it's apparently in the wee hours of the morning right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's not
Whatever-
wake him up at fucking 4 in the morning
Whatever
with
party that
another
is.
corpse.
Leave. So
Yeah.
he's gone to sleep. Eliander.
Oh, I mean it's pretty late in the evening. He left earlier than you guys
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And it looks like the party is now like, the public party is like now like almost completely dead. People are like packing up and turning in.
Oh, there's a public party. All right. Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
something in
Yeah,
the street.
and then we got invited in. There's like a festival outside.
Okay.
Wolfram will return to the snapping line and then help
I guess
Hannah
I'll just-
clean up for the night.
Would Solwynn want to do that?
I'm
Not that you. I don't know. Do you have somewhere to stay?
I'm gonna do some things. So
Okay.
as the party's dispersing, she goes outside of town and then she comes back and she gets to Olivia's house. And if anybody wants to do something, probably do it now, because what I'm gonna do is probably gonna take some time.
Nope, I got nothing.
I just want to ask, like, have Gowan and I know we kind of do it like randomly, but like, or when we have free time, but like, have we like fixed up the ship, the killer whale, well enough?
Yeah, it's fixed.
Yeah. So Giovanni's gonna sleep on his ship now, henceforth.
Okay. Gowan's gonna like just say like, I'm gonna sleep in my own place tonight. And
I'll be right back.
goes to his Gowan's zone. Okay.
I think
Olivia and
Solwynn.
There we go. Sorry, I was like, oh, wait, what?
Which character? New character? Who this?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna knock on Olivia's door.
I guess I'll open it. Don't mind the crabs.
Yeah, so when you see like a stream of crabs coming out, but like it's like neatly put away in like a little trough area.
I've got like a crab highway.
Kind of a new change of pace there, Olivia.
Yeah. It's. I'm dealing with it.
Do you mind if I come in?
Sure. I mean, let's head upstairs. And yeah, so I guess Olivia has like reclaimed the attic of this house, and it's like a bungalow basically. It's kind of like quartered off into different like spots, and yeah, that's where she lives, squatting in this house.
You can see like Solwynn is very like she's kind of like nervous, like she's building up the courage to say something. And then it's just kind of like, I'm sorry about the way I left you. I should.
Oh, well, I mean, that was a day.
And I know this is asking a lot, but I need your help.
All right.
I'm in really deep, and I don't know how to get out.
Oh, all right. Well, why don't you tell me what's going on?
And I put my hand on the table, and I let go, and a ring falls into the table
Mm-hmm.
with a Scarlet Brotherhood symbol on it.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so it's been like 20 years. How have you been?
Oh, just peachy.
I'm so fucking in deep, Olivia. I need help.
Which ring was that?
She's got a Scarlet Brotherhood ring.
Of her own?
It appears that way.
Oh.
She was there when I did the locate object spell, though.
I didn't have it on me.
Okay.
It wasn't on the. It was on the grounds.
Hmm. Very smart. Very smart.
So.
All right. So, do you have like a handler or something that you got to check in on? What's your comms like? We gotta disrupt that like first thing.
So. You know me, infiltrating's my thing. When I found out about the Scarlet Brotherhood, I thought I could kind of take them down from the inside.
Oof.
And then
Those
you
never
know,
work.
yeah. And then I got assigned to the Scarlet Brotherhood branch to find out what they're up to. And now you're here.
Hi.
So I could really use some advice right now.
Well, what do you want to do? Cut ties?
Well, I mean, that's easy
Burn
for
your
me
boats?
to
Wink,
do.
wink.
I still want to take them down. They're horrible.
I mean, I think you're with the right crew for that, then. I mean,
But these guys will kill you in your sleep.
yeah, that's all the evidence we've been finding seems to be pointing that way.
Yeah. So,
So,
What?
how about you? You on the level? You want out?
kind of.
I'm gonna insight that. Oh, great.
First roll of the
Well
night.
done.
Looks like she kind of wants out.
She's always been hard to read. This girl.
Definitely need to tell your Azadeh friend.
Yeah, I would be upfront with her about that one.
I don't know if Solwyn knows just how hostile Azadeh is towards the Scarlet Brotherhood.
Oh yeah, no, that's I know.
I'm excited. Well, like I said, I suppose first thing we're doing is getting rid of your communications. So, like I said, do you report into someone? Like, is there a lieutenant we got to take down? Are you the lieutenant?
I am not the lieutenant. I do report to a sword and minnow. I just know code names. I don't know who's actually a Scarlet Brotherhood member here.
Yeah, cells. I get it.
Names.
Yeah.
Just like Persona.
All right.
But I do know I'm looking for someone who goes by the name D.
Deep?
D, just the letter D.
Oh, okay.
First V, now D.
It's a D for dragon.
Fuck.
That'd be fun.
I mean, it happened in Barovia.
But maybe.
So do we have to? What's your plan of attack? Do they know you're here?
Yes. Oh, like right here in this building?
Well, no, but Saltmarsh, I suppose, is enough to know.
No, they know I'm here. They know I'm here. It's great. It's great.
Well, I don't know. You can stay here the night if you want. I don't know if you've got somewhere to stay, but I think this is something we should discuss with everyone tomorrow.
Okay.
But
I really appreciate it.
I'll help you, even if some of my friends might not appreciate what you have to say. But I'm in your corner.
I appreciate that, Olivia.
Yeah. Scared.
And then we go to bed.
Woo!
Do you stay with Olivia, or do you like to get your own place?
Probably. Well, I'll stay the night at Olivia's for tonight.
Hooray!
Okay. So everyone gets their kind of rest. Giovanni, sleep. You slept pretty well on the boat.
Yeah.
He loved it.
Yeah. It's next day bright and early. Nope. There's like that. Yeah. What do you guys want to do? I assume you guys get back together at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Meet up.
Yeah. I mean, we have a friend to phone. So
Okay.
I don't know. We seem to all be meeting at the snapping line in Kai's empty room.
Aw.
Haven't done her room yet. Oh God! Get out of here!
There's a ghost.
Get out of here!
The exorcism.
She's not dead. I think I said I cast, like, right before she left, she put arcane lock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. God. Only Wolfram could open it.
Yeah.
What could be in there? Nothing important.
Only Wolfram knows.
Yeah, 'cause it's also his bedroom.
Who's that? Bartender?
It's Hannah. It's Hannah Wrist.
Hannah.
Hannah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, you guys got her out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
You got a jail-free card.
Because she was framed.
She was.
So you guys are all here. It's pretty empty right now. Just kind of starting the day. Most of the people are out and about on their boats and stuff right now. But you're all together.
Yeah, Wolfram will probably do the normal morning ritual of cleaning up everything, and then once you guys arrive, so should we head to Leander's? I know we just got here, but
I do love his pickle surprise.
we shouldn't keep him waiting.
No,
I suppose we can go there first.
Solwynn's just like, pickle surprise.
Oh yeah, it's delicious.
Zeta looks at Solwyn like twice and kind of looks at everybody else, kind of surprised, and then just kind of jabs her thumb over at Solwyn and shakes her head confusedly.
Giovanni will turn to Solwyn. Are you aware of the pickles?
Do you like kosher?
No. We're working with Eleander. That's what I mean.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right. Well, you'll find out when we get there. Then. You're
So-
our babysitter, after all.
Azadeh just says, "You were from the party,
Yes,
and now you're here."
I told you, I'm your new babysitter.
Remind
I'm
us
not a baby.
who kind of gave us you as a babysitter.
It was decided by the council. Actually, the
Mhm.
council kind of did that.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't revealed specifically. We just know the council has made moves.
Should we
You
get
ready?
to Eleander's?
Let's go.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Woohoo!
So Azadeh's going to just kind of be snarky with Solwyn and say, "I assure you, will not touch the fire. And I will not burn myself on hot coals if that is what you are worried about."
Okay. She always this snarky?
Usually she's kind of just lost, but there's something caught within her with the Brotherhood in town.
Yes, Azadeh hates the Brotherhood. She will murder all of them, and if anyone is working with them, she will murder them too. Isn't that right, Azadeh?
Azadeh just nods grimly at Giovanni.
Okay, but you all arrive at Eleander's house, and he, graciously opens the door and lets you all in.
All right.
Okay.
Or at his house, not the barracks, right?
Yeah, his house. Yeah, the barracks is a completely different thing. That's where the jail is.
Bridge affects Olivia?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ah, right.
Oh, I guess I got to roll for that.
To do spells subtly?
Technically now you can take the feat to get meta magic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very true. But yeah, there's a meta magic subtle spell which is highly underrated. Which is really good.
I forget.
That allows you to use your spells for like sneak surprise attacks too.
Is it just one for subtle spell, or is it scale and level?
I don't remember.
I'll look
It
it up.
is
Look it up real
2,
quick.
I believe.
No, it's just one. It's just one for
Oh,
subtle
it's just
spell.
one? Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
pretty
it
good.
doesn't scale with the level either. So you get 2 with the feat. So then you could do 2 subtle spells. But you also get it. Yep, you also get a second meta magic as well.
Oh, you get 2 with the feat?
I'm pretty sure you do, right?
Yeah, I think you get. I think you get 2 meta magic. I want to
me
say
double check.
you only get like a few.
I think it's actually just
sorcery
1
points.
because 2 would be a lot for a feat.
Also, those feats are way better than a lot of the other feats, though. So, like, I think that's
It's about time though. Like the
Yeah.
feats
Yeah.
should have been decent.
newest book they released is just a bunch of feats.
Yeah, it's probably gonna come in the.
Here it is, Magic Adept. You gain. Yeah, you learn 2. What the heck? Wow.
I mean, you only get 2
one.
points though, so you really.
Sure. That's the trade-off, I suppose. And the Eldritch Invocation one is just 1 invocation.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's a couple meta magics that only take 1 point.
Yeah.
So some of them scale with level, like twin spell, etc. But
Don't know of any good first level spells to twin that aren't.
I mean, like Chromatic Orb and Chaos Orb are pretty good.
Actually, that would be pretty fun.
That's why I've been trying to do with Mike is twin the Chaos Orb and have them bounce, but they just never bounce. One day it's just going to be nothing but bounces, so I'm going to kill an entire room by bouncing.
What you can do is take the Elemental Adept feat and pick acid type damage, so you can reroll 1s. Or is it you turn 1s into 2s? Is that what
Elemental, you treat 1s as 2s.
Okay, so you could do that and have it just like a bunch of cold. Just hope that it jumps to as cold a lot.
I think. Hold on. Damn it. Feats. Elemental Adept. Treat any 1 as 2. I don't think it counts as a 2 though for the dice. It just you treat it as a 2. I don't know how that would be technically be. But then the trigger for it being bouncing, both have to be the same. So if they're both 1s, then technically you would already get the bounce.
Yeah, no, but I'm thinking like if you roll.
If you get a 1 and 2, yeah.
Yeah, to force it to bounce.
I don't know. I think you would have to probably ask like Jeremy Crawford on that one. No ruling. I think if I were DMing it, I would just would allow it.
Yeah, I think I got the idea from the animated spellbook guy. He mentioned doing that because he wanted to try to figure out how to optimize a build for maximum chaos bolts shenanigans.
One thing you probably could do is if you have if you use wild talent and you put it on the ability score for your casting modifier. Side-guided strike says once each of your turns you can when you hit with an attack roll, you can use this feat to re-roll 1 of the dice and replace it with the dice of one of the your side talent. So technically you're hitting with your ability modifier. So you could change the D6 in the Chaos Bolt to a D8 and then have 3D8 and then increase your chances of getting doubles or re-roll one of the ones that's not. Hi, welcome back.
I'm back, sorry.
That's okay.
My little man's got hairballs.
Aw.
Sometimes they just do that.
Yeah. Gotta take him to a vet sometime and get it looked at. It's been happening more frequently. Anywho, sorry about that.
That's okay.
That's all right. Yeah, so Eli has kind of walked you guys in, lets you guys in, and he's very quiet. He's just has his hand up against his lips as you guys enter, and then as he lets you into his library, he stamps his fake leg that you guys had made him twice, and a circle appears on the ground, very large circle encompassing all of you. And then he's finally exhales and he goes, "Sorry, had Kelladek made this for me in secret. This way I don't have to drag you all down to the barracks in case I want to have a more private chat. Here we can talk about pickles under their real name if you want, or if you're attached to the term, we can keep calling it that." And he says
I
it with
mean,
like
it
a
is
very
kind of amusing.
he says it with a very defeated face. But
I do not care either way.
Well, if we can talk about Brotherhood business like this, then we might as well do it.
So last night we found a corpse in the atrium.
a dead body in Andrews's house? Are you kidding me?
Azadeh's gonna pipe in and say, before when we searched for the signets of the Scarlet Brotherhood, we sensed many rings within the houses of the Saltmarsh family. However, last night, attending the party, we found only one, and it belonged to a body buried in the atrium.
I see. And okay. So the ring was belonging to this body that you found. I see. Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
It could have been planted on it, but who knows?
The body
With the skeleton, so
yeah, the body seemed undisturbed, right, for a long time, right?
It was a skeleton. So yeah, it used to be a full flesh and blood person.
No. I meant like it hasn't been disturbed in a long time.
Oh yes, correct. Yeah. It took like if Azadeh didn't do her locate object spell, she probably would have never found it in the first place.
Okay.
wow, okay.
It seems it was buried for a long time.
Anything with the Scarlet Brotherhood.
However, and Wolfram will reach into his bag and pulls out the skull. I did retrieve the skull. We can interrogate it.
Kind of grim, but okay. I agree.
Certain methods have to be done. My first idea was just animating the corpse and then having it do things for us, but I figured this was a little bit more subtle.
Yes, I think that I like that you rethought that first one. I don't like the idea of a skeleton walking around town.
So yeah, Wolfram will cast Speak with Dead on the skull.
Woohoo.
Okay. A little bit of dust comes out of its skeletal mouth, but then it starts kind of like animates and kind of moves its jaw side to side. If it had eyes, it'd be blinking right now, but it doesn't. So you just got a jaw that's like slightly our skeleton skull.
All right, so now, guys, table talk. We need to discuss what we want to talk to it or ask it.
Who killed him?
Who killed him?
I want to know who this person was and if he was killed by other members of the Scarlet Brotherhood or people who actually hunted him down.
All right, so who are you? Who killed you? Are you a member of the Scarlet
Yes.
Brotherhood?
How many questions do we get?
5?
Yes. Okay. What did you say, Sam?
Oh, nothing. I was reacting to Murray.
Gotcha. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I missed it. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So who are you? Who killed you? Are you a member? Anyone else think of anything else? I guess we could ask, straight out, like, is Anders part of the Brotherhood?
I would ask how the salt marshes are involved.
Okay.
Because it's, I think
Saltmarsh.
Saltmarsh. Yes.
Oh no, she's slowing down.
No.
Robot mode activate.
Yeah, because I've gotten the vibe that Anders doesn't know about the. I seem to remember that party. And
I would-
says,
I was able to suss that out. The first one.
It's probably just yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, you roboted there for a little bit. It's okay. We got the gist of it though.
You're not sure if Anders is in on it or not.
Yeah, I have my doubts too about Anders being involved.
Me too.
So that leaves us with one last question. I guess ask Eleander if there's anything we would like to ask it.
Oh yeah, true. Does Eleander want to know anything? Otherwise, ask him what his lottery numbers are.
Okay. I just want to be clear. You already you're asking who is he? Is that correct? Or are you thinking about it?
This is just a table talk right now, just to make sure we ask the questions so everybody's cool. Yeah.
Oh, if you just want to type it out for him.
Yeah, I'm doing it in my notes right now.
Okay.
So yeah, if Eleander Anders.
Good point.
Oh.
The house specifically.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
Yep, we do have that Saltmarsh, how they're involved.
Perfect.
So yeah, the last question is either like up to Eleander or if anyone else has any good ideas. Sean?
Nope.
I guess we can see what the next question will be based on his answer.
Sure.
I guess so, yeah.
Is it okay, Hunter? Just kind of ask these in order. Then...
Wait, where'd you put it down?
Oh, sorry. In Discord.
Okay. Yeah. I think I can. Yeah. Eleander would probably ask. It's funny, like asking the GM to ask a question that he already knows the answer to.
Good brain.
Eleander's a very smart guy.
You're a big guy.
Oh, he's gonna want to know, what are they doing here? Like, what's their objective?
Ooh, Eleander. That's a good one.
They don't just pop in. Yeah, no.
That's true.
Okay.
These guys are disruptive chaos agents. What the heck are they doing here in Saltmarsh?
Okay. So you start with the first question.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Put his name in the wrong spot. Funny.
Haha, funny?
No. Not, oh, maybe. I don't know. He says that his name is, like, it's like his, dry air flows through his little teeth, but he just starts to chatter. Ghost is my name.
His name is Ghost?
Ghost as in code name.
It's a ghost.
You go ahead and ask the second question. Who killed you?
Mm-hmm.
Sword murdered me in cold blood.
For people, it was Sword or Minnow, right?
Yes. That only Olivia and Solwynn are aware of that.
Yeah.
But indeed.
Do you still want to ask
before, though?
Do you still want to ask the third question, or do you want to? Wait. Anyways.
No, let's not ask that one because it's pretty apparent there. So let's go with the how are the Saltmarsh involved?
Sword plans to use the family for his own ends.
And now we lead into a wonderful segue of what are those ends? Thanks, Eleander.
Yay.
I guess we could ask who Sword is.
Yeah, we do have a free question still. So ask who Sword is. Describe Sword isn't a question; it's a statement. It's a command.
Yeah. The what's the Brotherhood scolds first? Like, yeah.
What does Sword like is good.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, actually, yeah. Because Sword may not be exactly the same as the Brotherhood.
Yes.
As in, it could be like just some punk in there who wants to try and upsurge them or something. I don't know, but.
All right. So you guys want to ask for a description of sword, like what does sword look like, or do you want to just
I would want to
flat
be
out?
more specific about like, not only what does sword look like, but what is their role? Like, if they say, "Hey, they're leading the dwarves," then we know who the leader of the dwarves is. So,
Excuse me.
telling us about sword, telling us more about sword. would be
So
a
like,
better approach.
what does sword do when he's? I'm trying to word it properly. It's like essentially what does sword do while he's undercover?
Or yeah, like what is
That's
what
really
is
good.
sword's role? What is sword's identity? Who is sword pretending to be? That's good questions.
What was the first one you said, Pat?
So what is sword's role when they are undercover? Is that jive?
That sounds good.
Or
Because remember, he doesn't have to answer the question, or can answer it
Right.
vaguely. So, if we kind of focus on something maybe vague, that we'll get something that he
problem
won't
is
try to
when he
deceive
says-
us. Yeah, I don't know.
if you say undercover, that might be the undercover
Mm.
role might be the role that he is as the Scarlet Brotherhood, and then he'll tell us about what he does for the Scarlet Brotherhood and not who it is.
Right, but we didn't want to just flat out ask who it was.
I mean, why not?
I mean, no one. I mean, do you guys want me to ask that? I mean, how about we go to what are the Brotherhood's objectives for now, and then we'll figure out the other question.
Yeah, I think that one
Yeah.
that's a good
Yeah.
question.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Oh,
Yeah.
hi.
Well,
Hello?
hey.
We can barely hear you sometimes.
That's what I was. Okay.
I didn't hear you before you said, can you guys hear me? Hello.
All
So
right.
whatever you said before that I didn't hear.
Yeah, it might have been just a sensitivity issue. All right, so what are the Brotherhood's goals and objectives in Saltmarsh?
It takes a deep breath, or fakes a deep breath, I guess. And he says, "He's kidnapping and shipping them off to somewhere for something, for someone. He took Songbird."
Azadeh grips her sword. You see her teeth clench.
He said the thing.
Do we know Songbird? Like, is that a thing we're familiar with?
Sounds like Azadeh might, but it's more the kidnapping and shipping people. Probably they got her mad.
Sword is stealing.
Okay, so anyone else? Last question, guys. How do we want to phrase it?
I want to
You
hear
just ask about sword if
yeah,
you
tell
can.
us about sword.
Yeah, that's definitely what we're gonna do. Just how do we want to phrase it?
I'm thinking like
Oh, how would we find
where
sword?
can we find sword?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
But he could just say the mansion. So I mean, we can definitely do that. But that at least points us in the right direction. I think it's kind of obvious that Sword is in the mansion because that's where his body was. Sword killed him in the mansion, probably. Where the body is, I don't think he would drag him across town.
It's true.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious, so we just kind of have to narrow it down from the Saltmarsh estate. I
was
think.
hoping for the description because we have a pretty good idea that he's operating somewhere here in Saltmarsh. Get something like, oh, they're an elf. We'll have to just make sure to keep an eye on anyone who barfs across the bridge.
Yeah, you're right.
We got some heavy news here.
Any ideas, guys?
His teeth are chattering, or willing to chatter.
Ooh.
I could
can't
ask
think of
a
anything else.
question,
What do you want to ask?
but it would give it away for Solwynn.
Okay, sure. I mean, like, I guess you could work with us here. I mean, or whisper it to somebody, or to.
I would whisper to Olivia, and see, can they ask who D is?
So are we not asking whose sword is?
Well, I mean, that's the toss-up. Do we want to go with sword or D?
Yeah, like us as our characters have no idea about D, so
Yeah.
we want to focus, and we have a lead with sword, so let's please stick to that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'd like to say
I agree.
how can we find sword? Because just saying the mansion is not going to be an answer to that question.
True. Okay, how can we find sword?
I would do that, yeah.
Okay, that's what you're asking. How can we find sword?
Sure.
Look for the one who serves at Saltmarsh.
Oh, the butler.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
And then the voice, the breathing, chittering, it all goes away as you just have a plain old skull in your hand once again.
See you later, homie. Bye-bye, ghost. You're a ghost now.
Check it in 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
You see Azadeh looking back towards the house like she's going to go over there and slice people up right now. She's just like, she's gripping her sword and looking, she's glaring daggers.
Wolfram looks to Eleander and just kind of emotions like, there we have it. I'm not sure how much we can, reliable testimony on that, but it seems concrete enough. The dead don't really tell tales.
Nefara?
I'm sorry, what?
I thought Nefara was trying to speak. Her.
Yeah, she roboted out.
Okay. Okay. Eleander is he's looking pretty. Eleander's looking pretty impressed by this. Actually, he's like, I mean, it is a skull, but it doesn't seem to have been lying to us, or I don't know. It sounded like whoever he was working with had killed him.
If they murdered him, he probably felt he owed them no loyalty.
Spite's a pretty powerful weapon.
Aye, especially if you murder you. But I guess that it seems to be a common thing with all these shadowy types.
So, do we believe that the one who serves is... Oh, what's his name? Scarin?
Scarin?
Scarin. Or do we think that he's being deliberately vague and it's just some random servant because there's a bunch of them in the house?
Let's investigate and find out before killing anyone.
Yeah, but Scarin was kind of the original butler from what we gathered because he served the family for a long time.
It seemed pretty chill.
But he also didn't like us snooping around. Then again, that is his job.
His house. So.
This is true.
Was Scarin in the house when
yeah,
party?
I'm sure we chatted him up.
He chased off, I think it was you or Solwynn, right? When you guys were snooping?
He had chased you off Azadeh.
Okay. Just trying to remember, because, yeah, that session was like, 4 weeks ago?
Yeah, it's alright,
But he didn't have his ring on him, I guess?
No.
No. During a party? In public? No.
The ring could have been planted on Hannah.
Something like that. Yeah, it's not like you have to wear the ring when you're part of the Brotherhood. Or 24/7 at least.
So how do we progress from here?
Azadeh's going to just grimly say, we must question Scarin.
I think we should leave that up to Eleander. Bring him in for questioning.
I feel like a situation like this requires a little bit more finesse.
Keep it above the board.
That's why I said question, not murder.
Taking me in for interrogation will only end up alerting his allies.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You got to be delicate with this sort of stuff.
So I was surveilling the Saltmarsh house for a while, and I don't remember seeing anything related to Scarin doing any kidnapping or business like that. So I'm trying to remember, what did I see while I was surveilling the Saltmarsh house? I think it was all just pretty straightforward stuff. I wonder if they have like an underground passage to the docks or something. Maybe that's something.
You saw me.
Did I actually see you when I was camped outside for a while? We
did.
had like a week of downtime, and I remember Giovanni was practicing, and I need to read notes.
He, Hunter had described my character to you.
Oh, okay.
An androgynous looking half.
Oh, okay.
Dun dun dun.
Hmm.
Spooky.
That's pretty spooky.
I'm gonna call it. There's probably an underground passageway in the basement.
Oh yes, the classic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but from here, I guess what's our next move to Alienander?
Well, unfortunately, the words of a dead man aren't exactly the most that we can go on. If you can find anything else on your own, I can't exactly send my men in there. So you seem to have no problem getting around town, I guess, and finding out your own things. So I'll leave that to you. I did look into our the one that you had managed to find earlier. I believe his name was he was the monster one, the one that turned into a monster.
Oh, that's the dead body I brought him.
Yeah. Yes.
I forgot what creature it was.
It was a deep scion.
Deep Scion.
Yes. So, he was the name of Francis. Francis Bozak, but I think you guys already knew that. He was not from here originally. He actually came from. Came from. I don't know what happened, but we did seem to find some information from like some of his former crew members, or from the ships that he was sailed on, that he had somehow changed on his journey or something. They were a little bit vague about it, but they do recall him like he started crying more often while away from town, I guess.
Did he go missing?
Nope.
Interesting. I'm curious if he was transformed into this thing, or if that thing replaced him.
Speaking of the one who serves at Saltmarsh, so I think we've already asked who the household staff is, but I know there's Scarin, there's the chef, there's like a couple of maids, right?
I mean, Lori was there too.
Mhm.
She could be involved.
Like, who are the full-time staff?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
We probably would have gotten an idea of who was full-time at the party, right?
Oh,
I mean, there's a few more other people are from town. They live in town, and then they go over to serve at the house. There's maybe only 2 live-in servants besides Scarin.
Okay.
Did you say something? I don't know if Sean said something.
I think he
did
just
not.
said
I did
okay.
not.
Oh, okay,
But we
just
just
I
making
just
sure.
need
said
to-
okay. Yeah.
But I know it's like all signs are pointing to Scarin because he's been also pretty sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that we can't rule out that he's a red herring.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't just go in and be like, it's Scarin, rah, 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 when it could
Right.
very well be like the chef.
Right. So we should murder them all. Yes.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
easiest way.
I think we're just looking for info, at least first.
Mm-hmm. But no, really, like, yeah, we just need to try and investigate the Saltmarsh family more. Giovanni, I think I said I was gonna like do gardening with Anderson or something like that. I'm trying to remember.
You
Yeah, I
did.
do
You did.
remember something.
Yeah, you had made that suggestion. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be friends with Anderson and just keep my eye out at the house, I guess. That's what I'll do.
Okay. Does anybody else have any suggestions?
I think it's worth watching, stalking the house again and watching for Scarin's movements.
Okay. Wolfram, do you have any ideas?
Trying to think here, what would be the best course of action? I do have clairvoyance I could use to kind of spy on them,
Cool.
but it's only going to be places that I've been to.
Hmm.
Well, luckily we've been inside the Saltmarsh house now.
Yeah,
Get it?
the only other thing is I can do an obvious location that is unfamiliar. So I guess technically it would be like his room or something like that I could also do, despite us not being there. But I don't know if that's enough.
What's clairvoyance again? Is that where you spy on a location?
Yeah. I can choose either to hear or see. And it lasts up to 10 minutes. So it's a kind of a time-sensitive thing.
I would say ask Eleander what proof does he need to take someone in?
That would be helpful, yeah.
That's a good point.
Well, the rings would be good, but from what you've said, that they aren't there anymore. So, I guess either maybe paperwork, maybe some proof that the house itself is connected to this in any way. I don't. You said you found a body there. Maybe there's more.
That's always true.
If enough dead bodies turn up there, I could at least order investigation that way. But
Okay.
One idea I did have was animating the corpse. I know we said that earlier, and just having it lead us straight to its killer, but I guess that would be just, a little bit too much.
it's a gruesome idea. But if you can do that, I'd rather that be like option C, I guess. Like he's entertaining the idea of it, but he's not super keen on like just animating the dead to walk through town.
Right. I mean, makes sense. So.
It may not have to walk through town. It could just end up walking through the estate. So,
What if you animate dead on it and then cast invisibility?
I can't cast invisibility, but I mean that technically works.
Only we had a spellcaster who could do that.
The only problem is that it would have to interact with objects at some point, and I don't know.
I guess. Just go ahead of it and open doors.
Just mage hand all the doors open.
Yeah. It's kind of basically a video game escort mission.
Can always infiltrate it.
But yeah, I guess
I think our next step is trying to find a way to get back to the house to kind of explore, whether it be invited or not.
There is a tunnel We should look for the other end maybe first.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Is that probably out somewhere in the sticks or maybe in the graveyard?
Giovanni can go do ranger stuff and
In
do
the
that.
forest, maybe. It could be under the water here too, but you can breathe, so who cares?
Yeah, I would say it's likely if if they've been working with the docks and like the fishbone.
Yeah.
Maybe it's to the
Mariner's Guild even.
Yeah, because that's closest to it. Maybe start at the Mariners Guild.
Saltmarsh is pretty marshy, so there's bound to be tracks I can use and follow. So.
Unless they use Pass Without Trace.
They're all
but then you
ranger monks.
Mid-tech magic it. It's fine. There's ways around that. The absence of tracks is tracks in itself.
That's true. That's very true.
But yeah, I think I like that idea of starting just looking for the other entrance. So maybe start at the Mariners Guild or split up.
Okay, I admit it could be a red herring. It'd be nice if we could maybe do some sort of extra reconnaissance to give us a clue.
Oh yeah,
it's a hint. It's like I've got a hunch, but I also don't want to waste our time if it doesn't exist.
No, I like that idea, and we can also just have other people look for things. Like, I'm not the most stealthy, neither are you, so that's why we could go investigate. Yeah. Maybe have Olivia or somebody who's a little bit more stealthy handle that other end. Maybe have, Olivia and Solwynn go to the house or something. Or maybe Giovanni go to the house since he's already got that rapport to try to...
it might be worth like following along the coast, looking for caves or possible secret piers, or even asking some of the fishermen and other sailors around if they've seen ships going into the land in unexpected places.
The other alternative is talking with the council and seeing if they're like, maybe not them directly, but like either Prime Water or somebody else on the council like Eleander about getting blueprints to buildings. And seeing if there's anything that might not obviously lead anywhere because it may be built after. But I get an idea. They probably would need picks and stuff like that to make a tunnel.
Oh, we could ask the dwarves. Did they hire you to make a tunnel?
That's true. I mean, that's something
I would hire dwarves to make a tunnel. I
mean, you have a good in with dwarves. You can do that. I could locate object on shovels and find some shovels. But
yeah, you know what? I think I will. Back at the Wicker Goat, that dwarven leader lady, I might ask her some questions about how do you find a tunnel. Like, if you think there's a tunnel nearby, how do you find it?
That's a good idea.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
I can disguise myself as one of the maids.
That's good. I like it.
And
so I'll probably go to the Mariners.
What was that?
I'll probably go to the Mariners Guild, and then Sean made a funny joke.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it sounds like you guys have some good plans. Okay, who would want to go first?
Let me and Olivia. I don't know. I'm gonna save searching around doing the ranger stuff for later tonight. For now, I'm gonna see if I can speak with Anderson. Maybe that can even distract him or distract people in the house. So Olivia and I guess Solwynn can look around and stuff.
Okay. It's currently the day though, and Anders is probably at the council hall, just kind of working there.
Oh, he has a job. Okay.
Yeah. So he is currently out right now.
Okay.
But you don't know if Skarin is with him or not.
All right. In that case, Giovanni is gonna go for a swim. That's totally normal. And so I'm gonna be underwater, just kind of searching around.
That is, you were doing laps a little while ago.
I've been doing that since the beginning. So
yeah.
It's all been calculated, man. Big brain.
Now with a purpose.
It's actually not even that that weird now, considering that there is actually more lizard folk in town. There
Hmm.
are there's some that are just kind of just hanging out in the water. Some are swimming around. Some of the Lokatha are here as well, just kind of just hanging out. It looks like slowly. Yeah,
those
they're
the
like
otter
like
ones?
yeah, they're like the otter-looking people. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It looks like slowly they're like a lot of the aquatic forces are kind of like just kind of hanging out in Saltmarsh as like part of like this this deal that has been brokered between them all.
Are the hot mermaids back?
Hmm. Any mermaids?
They're a bit more into the deeper water, but they're here. Also.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah, they're mostly hanging out like around here. Like they don't really have a reason to go into town because it's land.
Okay, I'll make a note of
I
that.
think Giovanni is thinking about questioning them.
Right. Yeah. Maybe they've seen something. Um. But like I'm gonna find a spot underwater, and then start to cast wild cunning. So I just want to try and find some tracks like around around what's her face around there. That's where I'm gonna like start looking around underwater, and like for a cave or something. Maybe
Okay.
specifically like the spell can let's see, clean drinking water, edible. Um, Maybe something like I'm gonna try and like twist this a little bit, like hang on, let me post it for you. Um, the third to last one, if there's a suitable shelter, maybe something like, hey, maybe that I can use it to like try and find that tunnel if it exists, you know. Like,
Casting that in like a town would probably give you a lot of like false positives, because there's a lot of places you can kind of stay in town.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll just use it to assist me with tracks, like finding tracks and stuff. While I'm like just looking around underwater, like like Giovanni's like under the ships and stuff, like just looking around the coast.
Okay. Go ahead and make a survival check with advantage then, I guess.
Sweet.
I guess you advantage, right? Yeah, I think it gives you advantage for that.
Yeah, 19.
You see like a lot of like tracks on the floor, the sea floor, but they're mostly just from craters and stuff. Occasionally you'll see lizard folk tracks in the mud and everything, but anything older than a day you don't see anything. The currents would have already had swept those long ago. But like there doesn't seem to be anything like leading towards like the coast or anything like that. It's mostly just like pacing up and down the coast from like critters and the like.
Okay, I'm just gonna since there's no tracks, I'll like just try to do like maybe an investigation or perception, preferably, to like just see if there's something underwater, like any kind of tunnel or anything like that. Or I don't know, maybe someone threw some treasure down here for fun. So I don't know.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah.
Oh wow, nice. You find. Let me hang on. Roll a d100 for me, real quick.
Nice. 66.
You found a small monocle.
A monocle.
Yeah. It's looks to be might have been fairly recent or something. Doesn't look like it has any rust or anything on it, and it looks like a nice like silver plated monocle worth maybe about 2 gold.
Okay. Just like, is this like a clue, or like, is this this junk to sell?
This looks like junk.
Okay.
But it's
I
a nice
have to
monocle.
make sure that I'm not looking into this too much.
No,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. It's nothing more than just a little fun flavor.
Okay.
Changing gears just a little bit. We can go to Azadeh.
All right,
You're
so Azadeh's going to be walking into the Wicker Goat looking for dwarves.
There's more dwarves here during the day than there usually is, which is a little interesting. But yeah, there's dwarves here.
All right, I'm actually gonna. So I imagine I've been staying in the Wicker Goat for a few weeks now,
Oh yeah.
and there's probably some familiar faces. So I'd walk up to somebody who I've known to be polite in the past, someone who says hi there and good evening, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say in Dwarven, because I speak Dwarven, I'm going to greet them and say and ask why there are so many dwarves in the Wicker Goat this early.
Okay. 1 second. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. So you approach a particularly. You've seen him here in the Wicker Goat before. Maybe not this early.
Mhm.
But you know him as Baron.
Okay, Baron.
Yeah, Baern. Baron.
Okay. So, right, I greet him and ask him. It seems like the Wicker Goat's busier than usual lately. Today, what's going on?
You know, it's like a dwarven holiday.
Oh yeah, that sounds like
Uh,
a nice. Do you get the day off?
Yeah. We get like the day off. I think it's like a week-long thing.
Nice. Okay, now I'm trying to think of like. So anyway, I have a random question for you. And again,
Right.
she's
Okay.
speaking in Dwarven. She's like, you guys are good with tunneling, right? Not to be racial.
Long, very long.
Make stereotypes, but I've heard that dwarves are good with tunneling. Oh, am I?
Yes. You got elongated for a second there. I think it might it's like the longer you hold down the button, the worse it gets. I think.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
she says, not to be, I hope this isn't racially insensitive, but I've heard that dwarves are good at tunneling.
I mean, we are in the mining company, so yeah, I would assume so. You're not being like you didn't have to bring up the racial stuff there. It's just like I don't. Yeah, it's.
That was me being silly. Okay, so she's gonna ask, how do you know? Do you ever lose tunnels? How would you know if there was a tunnel nearby?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot you can do. Sometimes the vegetation is doing it. Sometimes it's sometimes it's like a new current through water, for instance. Sometimes sinkholes. That's a good one. I don't know. Sometimes it's also like we look at a map and just say like, this is where I'd build a tunnel, and then we find it there. It's like sometimes it's just guesswork.
Azade's kind of like stroking her chin. And she says, so you'd say look for a sinkhole or a change in vegetation? Shut up, Integer.
Yeah, that's one way I do it. Or you can just start digging a tunnel and hope that you can find another tunnel there. Sometimes you just do it for fun.
Azadeh kind of laughs a bit and she nods and she says, I don't think I quite have the aptitude for it, but I appreciate the advice. And she's gonna get him a drink.
Oh, nice. Go ahead and make a charisma check while you're here as well.
I can do charisma.
Nice.
He thanks you for the beer and everything, and then he just kind of like motions in for you to come a little bit closer, as he's, like as if he's gonna whisper something. Farah?
Okay.
Uh-oh. It keeps happening. I hate the internet this week.
I've even changed the server.
Brr. Internet. Okay, she leans in. Okay, is it working?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
My little bar is green again. Is it? He leans in to listen.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I didn't hear what you said.
No, yeah, it's really rough with you right now.
It's kind of funny because I hear you guys mostly fine, and I don't. Spotting out. She leans in to try and hear what he says.
Right. Okay. He goes. Have you talked to Manistrad? Have you talked to Old Manny?
Not lately, should I?
She needs a look. Let me level with you. We don't have a holiday. We can't work right now. There's something in the mine that's like keeping us from working. So, if you can, like, talk to her and like convince her to I want, like, I haven't been paid yet. I'm like I can't just sit here in the tavern all day. I gotta either start working or get going back home. Like, you gotta. So
that hall. So she's gonna mention like, I thought you guys had that big hall in the middle of the street the other day. What happened?
Look, you might want to talk to her about this. I can't, like, I don't want to blow up her spot, to say, but.
So Azadeh nods and asks, where would she be?
She'll be back down here tonight if you want. She's here every night. Otherwise, she's up at the mine.
Okay. Interesting. All right. I will take the side quest. So
the question mark above his head goes away. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
Side quest. By the way, this mine, is the mine that's like about 8 hours outside of town, or maybe more like
decent,
4. But
it's a decent distance.
Yeah, it's more like 4 hours outside the mine, so outside of town.
Okay. I think I would like to tell at least Wolfram and Olivia about this. Giovanni's probably still swimming around, but I would tell a couple of people at the snap-in line about this.
Okay.
But on my way out, I'm going to do a little walk around, and I'm just going to have a nice little stroll, and I'm going to do some calisthenics. I'm going to go out without my cloak and act like I'm taking a jog in my armor, and I'm going to be looking for signs of tunnels.
Okay. Depending on what you're doing, make a perception check while you're doing this, and we'll come back to if you succeed or not.
Okay.
While we code to Olivia and Wolfram.
Okay.
Okay. I think the first thing we would like to do probably is at least get Eliander's idea, like, how we should approach this. Like, is there any way that we can get, like, official way in, or do we have to kind of do a little bit more subtle?
If you ask him ahead of time, he can get Tom and Will to kind of like let you walk around, provided as long as like they're with you, no one's gonna really mess with you.
Yeah, I think we would request their help, just trying to keep staying above board. Is that all right with you, Olivia?
Yes, it's fine with me.
So yeah, we'll take some time, get Tom and Will on board, which I guess that would give Azadeh time to catch up with us.
Yeah. Azadeh, you can't find anything. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a pretty miserable roll.
Sorry.
Although I'm tempted, I do have inspiration. Could try to re-roll. Oh, you know what? Why not? I'm gonna try a re-roll, okay?
Okay.
Hey!
Nice.
I'm still out there. Still jogging.
Still jogging. You see a family of giant weasels has actually kind of infested this farm. And
Weasels live
so, like-
subterraneanly. But that would be not the direction I would expect a tunnel to be going out of. Because I would think. So is up here, is that, it says it's Saltmarsh. Is it marsh or is it like, could you get a boat in there?
What pier?
Up where the actual text Saltmarsh is, up north of where the Kingfisher River is. Could you get a boat in there? It looks marshy.
I mean, not a super huge boat, but yeah, you can get a boat up there.
Oh, okay. I was ruling that out. So that actually might be. Weasels like tunnels.
Yeah, I mean, judging by the scale, the river thinnest is like 35 feet. So you get a small boat, very small.
I think it might not be perfectly to scale, but yeah. At least this, like it wouldn't be like a super large boats. It would be more like barges at the very least. But do you eventually go back like to Olivia and Wolfram to tell them about all this?
I was killing some time. I'm going to talk to Olivia and Wolfram about it.
Okay.
Because I wanted to tell them and then go back to the Wicker Goat.
Okay.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, Olivia and Wolfram are at the Mayor's Good. You guys, like, what did you guys want to do here? I guess is what I'm mainly asking. Like Tom and Will are like allowing you to walk around, but they're going to be they don't know what to look for.
I guess we wouldn't fill them in exactly what we're doing like with the Brotherhood, but we can definitely fill them in that we're looking for connections. How do you want to word that?
We're going to be pouring over some ledgers or something, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I think, but we would have to stay in their sights, and I figured we could probably like hit the basement and kind of look, if there is one, I should say.
Well, Giovanni found the basement. There is a basement.
No, to the Mariners Guild.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, there is a smaller storeroom down there, I guess, for stuff that needs to be like held outside of like sunlight and heat, I guess. So like a cellar, like a cold cellar.
Right. Guess just trying to search and see if there's anything out of the ordinary, any kind of like secret passages or anything like that, connecting tunnels.
Okay, make a either investigation or perception. Oh my god.
30?
Yay!
He knows where the tunnel is.
You're down there, and you just kind of sit down there and just kind of like you give it a nice once over and notice that there's a draft. Like there's this is a basement. There shouldn't be any draft, but you are getting like some kind of wind at like your ankles. You can feel like it's very subtle, but like you're able to kind of like detect it, and eventually you're able to find it hidden behind a false barrel, an entrance to an old chiseled out tunnelway.
Okay, with Tom and Will there, are they going to allow me to go down and check that out, or?
Tom and Will are like, I didn't know this was here. You can check it out. We're gonna, Will, go report to Alien.
Let me insight them just real quick.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
17's good.
And I'll throw Bardic Inspo on you if you want.
Yeah, I'll toss the Bardic. What's it at right now?
It's at 17. Oh, D6, yeah.
Isn't it a D8?
Oh, it's a
Isn't
D8.
Olivia-
It's a D8. D8. It's a D8 for Olivia, not for you, Solwynn.
Oh.
So 21.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
They have a genuine look of shock on their face and surprise.
Okay.
And they're not one of like, oh, I can't believe they found our hidden tunnel, but more of like, I did not know this was down underneath our feet. Essentially.
Okay, excellent.
They are, yeah. So
Just want to make sure they're above the board. Okay.
Mhm.
I mean, even though we've experienced them before, I just wanted to make sure that they didn't deceive us before.
Yeah.
All right, let's head down.
Gotta remember to hang out.
Nod to Olivia.
Go. Yeah. All right. After you.
Olivia, you can see in the dark, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. The tunnel goes down for quite a bit. I just want to make sure that. Yeah, it
I'm
goes
so happy
down
my
for a while.
hunch was right.
Twisting and turning. It doesn't look like any recent work has been made on this tunnel. This tunnel looks really old.
Okay.
What was that? Oh, there we go. But I will move you guys in just a second.
Yeah, no problem. I think once we start heading in, I will burn the last third level spell to send to Olivia. Not Olivia, sorry. Azadeh. Azadeh, we found a tunnel in the basement of the Mariners Guild. Currently investigating.
Like, I fucking knew it.
Currently
And she
investigating.
heads over to the- She's gonna come over to the Mariners Guild, all sweaty, but yeah, she's gonna come over.
Were you done with your message pack?
I don't think I have anything else that I need to send her.
Just you only have one third level slot.
No, that's my second because I used Speak with the Dead.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the second level. Okay, never mind. Yep. So she's coming right over, and she's gonna come join you guys downstairs in the basement, and she's going to look at the direction it's going in, and it's going underneath the farm field, isn't it?
We don't know just yet. I think we probably would wait for you to get here, just
Oh,
so
definitely.
yeah.
So she's going to, she's just gonna like clench her fist in a victorious, righteous kind of gesture and say, "I fucking knew it."
You can see in the dark, right?
Oh no, she's just a human. She can't
Okay.
see in the dark.
Let's see what I can do for you.
But you know, I believe I have fire.
Unfortunately, I didn't take the light, so it's either you use a torch or
Yeah, she'll just grab a torch. I'm
Okay.
sure there's one in the basement.
What's your dark vision, Wolfram, again?
give me a sec.
I just didn't know if it was 60 or 120.
I think it's 60, but 60.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh, and is Olivia down here?
I am.
Okay, so she's going to take a torch and she's going to start investigating the tunnel.
Oh.
But she's also going to tell Olivia and Wolfram, I spoke to the dwarves about looking for tunnels, and I believe that this tunnel is going to lead north underneath that farmer's field. But the dwarves also seem to be having some sort of issue with their mind. There might be a creature or something, some other force up there stopping them from working.
One other thing I guess I want to do here is, because I want to get everybody on board with this, I'm going to send out the pseudo-dragon to find Giovanni.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Solwynn's not being a very good babysitter. She's let us get away.
I know, I'm completely separate. I was like, oh shit.
It wouldn't
All
take
of
the
our
pseudo-dragon- It wouldn't take the pseudo-dragon long to find him because he is kind of like out in the water, like near you guys. At least last time he was, but so he's out there. Solwynn, what are you doing during all this?
Who was that directed to?
You.
To you?
Oh, yay. I'm debating if I saw. Like, I could easily. Like, okay, so my plan was to steal some workers' clothes, disguise, and go find some stuff. See if I can go snoop around in people's bedrooms, trying to get some notes. But I'm also wondering, like, oh, did I see Azadeh acting weird, running in her armor? Do I go follow her?
I mean,
I'm sure you're also keeping tabs on me.
That's true.
Gotta keep my strength up at 20, man.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
I guess I would say I was with them then.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you probably would have seen her like running around the field and just like kind of like she was jogging in the field and stopped and like looked at some of the stuff and she kind of like went jogging again.
Yeah, in her armor.
It's like medieval CrossFit.
Okay, so you're all here then. Okay.
Hell yeah.
It's all here.
Excuse me while I move everybody.
Excuse me while I whip the snap out.
Yeah, to the mermaids before I head back out. Just to say hi, let them know I exist.
Hell yeah.
And they can come by for a cup of tea or something.
You're talking about to Tom and Will?
No, to the mermaids.
Oh, to the mermaids. Oh yeah. Okay, they're sorry. I was busy moving things around.
It's okay.
All right. Can you see this map?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Awesome. So these tunnels go down a ways. They curve around and everything. It doesn't seem like they've gotten too much care in a long time.
I think with Giovanni here, definitely have him out in front because he's our
yes.
tracker man.
Yeah.
These people have been through.
I want to be looking for tracks as soon as we're like approaching. See like how often this is used and what have you.
Okay. Go ahead and make survival
Mhm.
for looking for tracks like this.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nice. You definitely start to see some what looks like to be like some recent or fairly recent tracks up ahead.
Okay. What can you tell me about them? Like the shoe shape, humanoid, and what have you? Male, female.
About average size for like a male, it seems.
Okay. All right. And it's only one pair of tracks?
It seems to be only one pair of tracks that's kind of like overlapped over and over again. Yeah.
Okay. One person. Yeah, Giovanni will relay that seems that only one person uses this tunnel. I can assume to be a humanoid male. I'm gonna look like is there any kind of gait in the pattern of the footsteps of the tracks? Like I'm seeing if they have like any kind of limp or if they walk very sturdy and healthy.
Seems fine. Seems healthy.
Okay.
Is there any evidence of like extra weight or dragging of something? Like I'm thinking this is probably how they bring people out of town, like in the kidnapping.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Nothing recently, it seems.
Okay. And yeah, like she said, like is it just this person just walking through the tunnel? Like does it seem like they're carrying something based on like the weight of their tracks?
Make another investigation check for this, just to see how much information you're getting from this, because you're getting a lot from your ranger stuff. But
Yeah, that's how rangers do.
You're getting a little bit more into detective situations right this.
Well, no, that's how tracks work, my man. That's how you can tell, like professional trackers, they can tell a lot from tracks.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Spooky.
Yeah, they are spooky.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
They'll be like, the guy had a slight left limp.
Yeah, they're like crazy
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Weighs approximately
for-
200 pounds.
Mhm.
From this distance, you can kind of see some of the tracks are a little bit deeper into the ground,
Okay.
into the tunnel floor, but like it doesn't need to be a lot. Looks like
Okay.
captain of the ship.
Yeah, the captain of the fishbone.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So
If-
Azadeh's going to be holding her sword still in its sheath, but she's going to just say under breath, "This is the sort of shady malarkey I knew was here."
Can't tell for sure yet.
I say we see where this goes.
Can we
She
tell
said
anything
more
about
loudly,
how
apparently.
the tunnel was formed? If it was actually dug out, or I guess with a nature.
That is a very good question.
Yeah, either nature or nature for this part.
Big ol' 13.
13. All right.
This doesn't seem to have been naturally made. There might be some pockets that were like exploited, but like seems to be entirely like mined or milled
Okay.
to the rock and everything else. This is, but yeah. From that roll, that's all you can get.
Yep. Excellent.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna
Lead the way.
start dodging ahead. Yeah, stealth.
Okay. If you're going stealth, roll stealth. Yep. All right. Cool.
Just to start moving ahead a little bit.
I'm going to go ahead and be in the back because I'm not moving stealthily.
Yeah, I'm not
I've
the
got the torch,
stealthiest, so
too.
maybe Solwynn or Olivia in the next two.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
but
go next.
I'm carrying a torch. I've got heavy plate armor. I'm going to be in the back.
I'm going to be close to the back.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. You come across this little bit larger open area. This is where like the majority of the tracks that you saw were around.
Okay. And are they heading right or left?
They are heading left.
Okay, I'm going right. Got. And I just want to see like are there anything like quick peep in these crates and stuff? If there's anything there. Just want to like get an idea of what's being held in here.
If peeking inside the chest, it seems like there's weapons inside of these.
Okay. Since they're weapons, can I identify like the type of forging that they were made and stuff? Like the style of weapon design?
Do you have smith's tools?
Yes.
Make a smith's tools check.
Okay.
Dang.
Yes.
Yeah, the boy made
these
his
are-
own sword.
These are really old, and they're like completely rusted and unusable. They are definitely made from like an older style and everything. Let me go ahead and reveal some of this.
I'll kind of like I guess like I'll whisper to Olivia, these weapons are very old, starting to rust. Whoever placed these
Useless then.
here, whoever placed these here was a long time ago. I think this
Maybe
tunnel.
these tunnels aren't as used as we think they are.
Yes. Perhaps these tunnels are just used for moving secretly.
But you do spot there is a silver rapier on the ground right here.
Oh, silver rapier. Giovanni will like take it. Does anyone like use rapiers? Like
I do.
I could use one too.
Anybody finesse? Anybody finesse?
you like Solwyn, you use rapiers?
There is a rapier on her hip.
Okay, he look and he's like, all right, you don't need this then. Olivia, you want it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, yes,
Yeah.
swords are cool.
Yeah, this one's silvered as well. The
Do you
babysitter
even-
can take care of their own since they have their own rapier.
I'm gonna look at Olivia and be like, "Do you even know how to use that?"
Yeah, of course I do.
Insight check?
Yeah, I'm gonna insight check her.
Okay.
Giovanni trusts Olivia. So it's like, yeah, she knows how to use it.
She's not exactly lying. She's proficient in martial weapons, but probably hasn't actually used a sword in a long time.
Mm. It's maybe a little rusty, but it'll be
Exactly.
like it's got to
I mean,
stab.
she was in the Navy. You got to be good with some sort of weapon like that up close.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah, seeing that the tunnel kind of goes off to pretty far, I'm gonna continue to the left side. Like I'm just gonna, keep following the tracks, um, seeing where they go and such.
Okay.
Kind of have like an objective here, so.
Olivia, you have advantage on stealth for the next minute,
Excellent.
just in case.
Heck yeah!
Very important. Well, then I suppose I will stealth ahead.
Nice. Yeah, you should take over stealth
Mhm.
then. I mean, like Giovanni will still.
Oh,
be...
I don't think I'll worry about advantage on that one.
Can I have, let's see. Azadeh, you have a torch out, correct?
Yeah, so that's why she's in the back. She's got a torch
Okay.
out. She's going to stay in the back.
Okay.
Can I have you make a perception check?
Something followed us from behind.
You see that the crate against the wall appears to have been moved there recently. It's like some marks on the ground.
The one full of old weapons?
One of the ones full of old weapons. Yes.
All right, I'm going to go check it out. Why would it have been moved recently? Is there something behind it? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Sorry. So what are you doing?
I said it's odd that it would be moved recently if it's not really being used for anything. So I'm wondering if there's something behind it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of give it a shove out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You shove it, and you see a small hole. It was like covering like a small hole in the wall. That looks a bit fresh compared to the rest of the walls and everything else. And do you look inside the hole?
Sure. Go ahead and put the torch down near it.
Kaboom!
Oh, okay. You put the torch down near the hole, and you see a face staring back at you.
What sort of face? Holy shit!
The face isn't moving. It appears to be a dead face.
Ah.
Is it a humanoid face?
Yes, it is. In fact, you have seen this face before.
Oh shit!
It's Kai.
No, not
Oh,
It is Ada Oland.
I bet this is Songbird.
Ada Olin?
That name is not ringing any bells for me, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
You haven't seen her
gonna
in a while. That's why.
search her body for a signet ring.
could you remind us who Ada Olin is? Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. This is one of the members of the town council.
What?
What?
Is it the
Oh.
dwarf lady?
No,
No,
that's
this is-
Anna.
That's Manny.
This is
Oh,
the
sorry.
old lady
Oh
Ada Oland.
shit! No, that's why we haven't seen her in a while. She's been dead.
Yes.
Oh my
Totally
god.
forgot that. Okay.
Yeah. No signet ring.
Oh shit.
No signet
She
ring.
found out and they killed her.
Probably.
That's the assumption, I think.
Okay. So I'm gonna let people know. So Wolfram, she's going to look up at Wolfram, and it says it looks like they found Ada.
right, so Wolfram's going to send off the pseudo dragon to
Quiet, Wolfram.
Ellie Anders. So flies out.
You keep telling me
Ooh,
about
Great
discretion.
idea. Very good idea.
So, I'm gonna say this confirms this tunnel's used by the Scarlet Brotherhood.
Grimly,
So is
I
there
believe
anything else
so.
on her body that might be clues, letters, or anything?
How old is the body?
The body is several weeks old. So it says in like this early stages of mummification, I guess, down here. There seems to be. Oh, make a medicine check.
Yeah.
Someone else do it. I think she's dead, guys.
She's dead, Jim.
Yeah, Wolfram. Judging by her, it looks like she has a few like slashes on her face and everything. So it looks like she actually fought whoever killed her. But eventually, you could determine that the cause of death was a stab in the back. But the stab wound with that roll, the stab wound in the back looks different than the slash marks on her face.
Yeah, so Wolfram will relay all the relevant information. Would you say that's a unique blade that like stabbed them? Like if it's that distinct, or?
Actually, yes. Actually, so it's less that it's unique, but more that the wound in her back could the blade that made the wound in her back could not have been the same blade that cut her face. So it was like she was fighting two different attackers.
Gotcha. Okay.
Very interesting. Okay.
Does
Oh
it look-
dear.
It was made by Silver Rapier, or like if we looked at Olivia's
I guess we can
sword.
I mean, sure.
judge the piercing to it.
I'll pull it out. You can look at it.
Make an investigation check. Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Judging by the intricate design on the handle and on the pommel of the blade itself, this looks like this was actually a fairly well-off person's rapier, the kind that a member of the town council might have.
Oh, it's hers.
Mm.
Shame.
Okay.
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 All right. Unfortunately, I'm out of third level spells to do anything
Oh yeah.
to speak with her, but we can always do that later. And she's way too far off to try to revive,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Oh dear.
This is unfortunately, like the rollover, right? It's 10 days.
Yeah, that's raised dead. Yeah, that's like 10 days. I don't have that yet either way. But Revivify would be the only way I could revive her, and she's been dead for much longer than that window.
Oh yes.
Well, I mean, there's also Resurrection, but that's much later on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not giving up a diamond.
Mm.
Okay, so yeah, send off Pseudo Dragon to get to Ellie Anders, and then from there, I guess there's not much we can do for a corpse right now, so just leave that uncovered. So when he comes through,
We shall continue looking then.
I guess we should probably be a little bit more vigilant now that we know that things are being hid.
If they've already made their move, are starting to eliminate enemies,
Council
then,
members. Yeah.
we gotta fucking figure something out.
All right, where are we going?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
continuing to
I was
find
looking
where
to
the
the
tracks
south
head to.
There's a lot of crosstalk there.
What was that, Giovanni?
I'm continuing to find where the tracks are leading to. Like,
Okay. Make another survival check.
Okay. Did we lose someone?
It sounded like it.
Oh no.
Nice.
I see everybody there.
I had to reconnect. I'm here.
Okay.
As you're like looking down, you can see that there appears to have been like a lot of lot of track marks here, in the style of like somebody fighting. You see, you at this point you do see a different pair of tracks now. That of probably would have belonged to Ada's. A little bit of smaller feet, a little bit of lighter than everyone else. Looking down the path, you see that that's only her tracks are like kind of leading up from this direction.
Okay,
Interesting.
I assume they're like their tracks are like running away and stuff.
No, they're actually slowly walking right here, and it's only about to right up to here that it actually gets to be like a fight, essentially.
Interesting. Okay. Do I see any tracks this way, like coming to or from that way?
Yeah, you see a few tracks going to and
Uh,
from.
What about the same tracks I was following, like when entering the tunnel here?
Yeah, you see them.
Okay. Relaying all that to Olivia, since she's there, and let her choose which way she wants to go first.
I'm gonna go to the south. I have that. I rolled a
Yeah.
5 stealth with the boost I got from Wolfram, so I'm gonna use
25.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the skeleton was Ghost, and he said something about Songbird. So
Yes. Oh,
I know, but I was just thinking like the skeleton might have. I don't know if we know how long it's been there or how.
That's true.
Skeleton
Yeah,
versus like.
I mean, it has been.
dead body.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
This path snakes down south and curves a little bit, eventually leading up to a stone door. Do you want to like continue down that path, or? I mean, like this is what you're seeing down that path. It'll take you a while, like to traverse it all. But there doesn't seem to be anything down that way, besides the end.
Or where these are coming out.
So you say there's a stone door. Would you mind describing the door a little bit?
Yeah, it's a stone door, one solid wood handle attached to it, set into the side of the cave, the carved out cave.
Okay.
So I got any obvious like handles on it?
Yeah, a wooden handle.
Mm-hmm.
Any writing on it?
No writing.
Okay. I think we should explore more of the tunnel before entering there.
Mm-hmm. From the sounds of the tracks, it sounds like she came from there.
Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's definitely
She
worth
was
checking
sneaking.
out. But
Yeah.
let's look around more.
Yeah. I do want to peer down here.
Okay.
Let's see. Nah, I won't. Not right now. Okay. I was gonna say I can locate object or something. I kind of want to maybe locate later.
I mean, I can locate objects.
Oh, nice. So can Azadeh probably.
I actually prepared something more combat related.
It's okay. It's okay.
I was like, should I have that still? No, I think we found the tunnel, so we should be good. Yeah, whoops. I don't want to split us up too much. I do want to know what's up in this tunnel here.
Wasn't this the tunnel to the stone door?
That looks
Yes,
like that would
that's
be
right,
to the
yeah.
Saltmarsh house. If I'm
Alright.
thinking about how we're oriented in the Mariners Guild, I bet that goes to the house.
I
Find
will.
out.
I can stick with Azadeh.
These tunnels also have kind of curved around and stuff, so like it is a little bit hard to keep track of like where you are about.
Maybe Giovanni can give us a cardinal direction. Where you're at?
I know that Olivia was checking down south, but I thought that
Yes.
was where the door was.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Are we heading through the door or are we
I was
checking?
gonna check it.
Okay.
Okay. The door is not locked or latched in any like
Okay, I'm
easy
gonna-
way or anything. So
I'm gonna pry it open very slowly, like an inch. Just want to see what's behind it.
okay, make a perception check. You see what looks to be a cellar of some kind. Looks to be more like boxes and storage and stuff,
Sure.
and old things. But it looks nice. It looks like a well furnished, I guess, for a cellar.
Oh, okay. I will close the door and then head back.
Okay.
So, advanced cellars back there. Say you were in the basement.
I was about to ask Giovanni.
Giovanni,
Yeah.
why don't you go check it out? Maybe it's the same one.
Yeah, I would like to poke my head in there.
Okay.
And like just how we were like the tunnels positioned and stuff, like a sense of direction. Like, would that be underneath this? Would we be underneath the Saltmarsh mansion?
No.
Okay.
Not from what you believe.
Gotcha. That's good to know. But yeah, just knowing that, I would just relate to Olivia and party. The Saltmarsh mansion's not directly under there. That wouldn't fit. Perhaps we should explore more of the tunnel first.
Aye.
But yeah, so we're gonna go head north, and then we roll stealth.
Okay.
Okay.
One second as I reveal.
Just slowly moving around, checking things out, seeing how it's all. Maybe hopefully this connects.
See?
I'm having fun with the polygon reveal tool.
It's so good.
Who's it?
It just takes a while to use, and especially like in a cave-like environment. But just going like, boop, 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 boop. There you go.
Perfect. That does connect. Quick question. Can I see if down there is another path?
It appears so. Yeah, it appears that
Okay.
the cave continues on in that direction.
Great. Okay.
Yeah,
Can
I
I
think
look
I
at-
might go up there with my torch and just check it out.
Sure. And I just want to see like what direction the tracks are heading.
Okay. Azadeh, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. As you walk through this path that didn't have any tracks on it before, the slightest disturbance in the wind from walking past these mushrooms, they release a bunch of spores.
Okay.
Delicious.
Yeah, and currently these spores are kind of like choking you. You are choking and sneezing and wheezing, and you are suffocating right now.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Oh,
She's dead, guys. There we go. Oh wait, you're a paladin. Can't you like lay on?
I was gonna say, does this count for like the
Allergies.
resistance to disease? No, it doesn't count.
Immunity to
it's
allergies.
more like allergies, yeah.
So I would have been following her, but I was gonna stop her because I wanted to do investigation checks for stuff.
Oh well, why didn't you?
Well, because you just ran through.
Yeah, slow down.
I said I'm gonna go check it out. I didn't say I'm gonna sprint past these mushrooms.
Well, I would have been stopping you, and been like, let me check for traps first.
All right. Well, I've triggered the mushroom spores. Careful.
Can I like hold my breath and run through?
You can try.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Yeah. Well, we'll find
How
out.
far did I make it? How far did I make it into the tunnel before I realized I was coughing?
More like right around here, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Solwynn, did you go after?
was wondering.
Okay. So unfortunately, it started the spores are actually getting into your eyes right now at this point, and it's just like the littlest bit is tickling your nose, and it's just like it's uncontrollable.
It's really bad in there.
Yeah, you are also suffocating right now as well.
Okay, can I like start dragging her out? Or like guiding her out?
Not Not on your own. Not on your own volition right now.
I want
It
to
is.
try. I do want to try like crawling back. Did I fall to my? Is it bad enough that I fell?
No, you didn't fall. But
Okay, so I'm gonna try making my way back out.
okay, and I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, you're still choking and sneezing and everything. This is it's getting a little bad right now, but it's okay.
They can't move.
I don't want to use my last inspiration on this because
You can move, but you just
Oh, okay.
it's but like you're still coughing and sneezing and stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm
they
gonna
can
be
at least come out of the spores.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be signaling to Olivia, like kind of like don't like doing like the motion across the hand across the throat. Like, don't come through here.
Her nose and cover her mouth.
Wolfram just puts his hand on Olivia's shoulder and just like pushes her away. It's like,
Okay.
I don't have to breathe.
I've got the torch.
Wolfram just goes up and is like, because he doesn't actually need to breathe.
Yep.
And just
I'm gonna try holding the torch near my face. That should help with the spores because it would burn them, right?
Don't singe your nose hairs.
Yeah, but near my face. Might singe my hair, but hey, if it saves my life,
Will it get the spores out of your body?
it'd stop new ones.
Solwynn, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Ah!
Leave.
What the fuck?
You are also still suffocating from this choking and sneezing. Azadeh, you can make another Constitution saving throw now if you want.
Have I made any progress moving out of the tunnel?
You can move. Yeah, you can move out of the tunnel if you want.
Yeah, I'm trying to move my way back out.
all right, yeah.
Okay. Well, Wolfram kind of guiding
What
you.
are
as you're
these
doing it.
saves? I have 15 in Constitution. What are these saves?
Yeah, you're still suffocated right now. I'm gonna start a timer.
That timer should have been like it's how does it work? It's like your con modifier or something.
It's whenever a creature runs out of breath or is choking, it can survive a number of rounds equal to its Constitution modifier, minimum of 1.
Yeah.
Minimum one. Yeah.
At the start of its next turn, it drops to 0.
Yep.
But we can hold our breath for 2 minutes.
No,
So
You're
coughing and
suffocating
sneezing.
already.
Oh, right,
yeah,
right.
yep. You're already suffocating.
Okay, so I'm out away from the spores.
Yeah, Giovanni's
And,
quite concerned looking at Azadeh and also at Solwyn, like across the tunnel, like how they're doing and stuff. He's not sure like how to help. He ain't no medic. I guess that's Wolfram.
Can't you lay on hands yourself to
I'm
neutralize?
not taking damage.
No,
So
lay on hands has a separate ability.
For
Let me check
diseases.
that. I can drop
Neutralize,
power, heal a
uh,
number of hit points. I can neutralize a poison.
Or
I can
disease.
cure disease or neutralize a poison.
I don't know
Does
if that's
that
gonna
count as a
work.
poison?
I don't have
Not the
lesser rest,
hunter.
so right now, so
Hunter, how do you feel about this? Am I able to get this with lay on hands?
Are you gonna use it?
What if I knew it was gonna work?
I mean,
Hunter's doing that. Yeah, no.
Sometimes it's a leap of faith.
Yeah. So you have
Just
to
do
find
it.
out. You just have to find out.
Okay, so
I would. Do...
Azadeh touches her eyes and her mouth and runs her hand down her throat, and she spends 5 points of lay on hands to try to get rid of this condition.
And it goes away.
Okay.
Because it's a disease or poison. It's not clear. Okay,
it's
so,
a fungal green area. It's alright.
So what about Solwyn?
So
Yeah,
you're
so
looking a little,
Solwyn-
you're looking a little red. I need you to make one more Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
There we go. Hopefully.
Okay, you're hacking and sneezing and wheezing, and finally you're able to take a breath. You're okay now. Your eyes are a little watery, but it's a little much, but you're fine. You're fine now.
Oh,
is there
God.
anything flammable down here? Like, is there any
Ores.
wood or ores or bits of crate or something?
Yeah, great, right there.
I'm gonna take a bit of that crate and I'm gonna set it on fire with the torch and I'm gonna throw it onto the mushrooms.
That's probably not a good idea.
Let's clear out of the hallway
burn
before
them.
that happens. We're gonna explode.
Yeah, and like that will probably cause like some mushrooms will just burst out more spores, doing that.
And we're also in a tunnel.
Um, yeah.
Smoke us out.
No,
Yeah.
that's true. The smoke would be bad.
Point too bad.
All right, I won't do that.
Let's just take 2 swords and because rusted swords and just jam them into the ground as a signal not to go down that way.
Yeah. Good idea.
Like Giovanni's gonna say, perhaps don't do that. That'll let enemies know we've been here.
Also true.
But Eleander's probably on
right,
his way
for
here.
that purpose, perhaps it's best to do so. Go ahead. Yeah, Eleander will be in here soon, hopefully. So. Okay. Yeah.
Solwynn, you okay?
Mhm.
Thumbs up. Yep, I'm good. I'm just gonna go this way while I check for traps and sneak.
Okay.
The rest of us, like Giovanni will like guide everyone to go around instead.
You're going into sneak mode, like okay. Go ahead and reroll stealth then, Solwynn. And if you're checking for traps, investigation.
Nice, very nice. Good investigation. Yeah.
Okay. You don't seem to see any traps. You do notice that there are some tracks that like some footprints that like have gone in these directions. It doesn't seem like any footprints before yours ever went down this path.
Okay.
So it looked like no one had actually set off those spores in quite a long time.
Okay. I'll share that with the party, saying that there's tracks going this way.
So there are tracks this way.
Mhm.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go around this way, cause fuck those mushrooms.
All right. Yeah, I wanted to see like what direction tracks are heading, up here. Like if there's any, like what direction they're going.
They're going north. They're going south. Seems to be like a good funnel for stuff. Solwynn, you're going down that way.
Yeah. I wanted to see if there was. I have a hunch, seeing if there's another door that way.
I guess I'll follow.
Hold on. The tracks that Giovanni originally found, can he discern which way they are going?
They are going north.
Okay.
Okay, so like where that orange line is, that was kind of the path.
The ones that Solwynn and Olivia are going towards are older, much older.
Okay.
But they're there.
And then, so the orange was the one we were following.
Correct.
All right. And then, green would be Ida. I'm gonna draw Ida's here, where she died.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic idea. Pat.
This is a really good visualization. Yeah.
And then, so we have another set of tracks that's moving. Or does it look like these are the same tracks or different tracks? I guess that would be it for Giovanni to tell us.
Different.
Okay. Are they going from here to there or to here to there?
From where you are down that way, down that direction.
Okay. And are they distinct or the same?
Is it orange path or is it a new path?
There's a couple tracks that look similar, like they're wearing the same boots. But Giovanni might be able to determine that they're from different people.
Okay.
So it looks like multiple different people walking this direction at one point.
All right. And then down here, I'm just trying to get a baseline before we move off.
No, that's cool. It doesn't seem like there's any recent tracks that in that direction.
Okay. So if multiple people go this way, that's maybe like, a meeting place? Possibly. And then if we have the tracks going here, that might be the Saltmarsh.
I was thinking that the green path was the Saltmore house, but I guess it could be also the other one that's
Definitely not
a
under
little
the
more northern.
Yeah, I think Giovanni determined that that was not with his
okay.
sense of direction.
Our lie
Okay.
detector test detected that was a lie.
Okay, excellent. I think, let's continue on with these guys.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm sticking around here in case anything funky happens again.
Okay.
What is down here?
Okay,
Is there a door?
you go down. Sorry, you keep going down that path.
Yeah.
Yes.
It'll take you a little while. It takes about, I would say about 10 minutes to even go down that entire path. Eventually it goes upwards at an upward angle, as if you're going to you're approaching the surface. But then it just kind of keeps going a little bit further than you thought it would be, until you come face to face with another stone door.
Oh boy.
Hunch correct. There are multiple places that they go through.
Found real secret passages down here.
Mm.
Traveling all around Saltmarsh.
Do you open up the door?
I do.
Okay. Just
Okay,
like a little.
very tiny, like inch.
Okay. You open it. You crack it open just a little bit. What were you saying? Oh, okay, nice. You crack it open and you see it's still dark in there, but you see
I have dark vision.
more. Yeah, you do. You see more stonework and everything else. This looks like a tomb.
Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna shut that one up real quick and be like, dead end.
Get it? Dead end?
I'm gonna
Someone
lead
left.
in and I'm gonna be like, Olivia, what did you see in there?
Oh, like, you ever been in like a crypt?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got some real crypty vibes.
Okay. Do you mind if I hold onto your shoulder? I can't really see that well.
Sure.
I put a hand on her shoulder.
Nice. Yeah, if it's just a tomb, I don't really want to screw with more dead stuff. Let's head back, and I'll help guide someone back to everyone, and I'll fill them in. Yeah, I think there's some kind of tomb back there. I don't know if it's related to what we need to do, but
Exactly where they lead.
I didn't really check it out.
Aye. Trying to look at my handouts real quick because I kind of want to see the map. Because I'm assuming the cardinal directions are the same, determined
Yes,
by
they are.
Giovanni. What was to the east of the Mariners Guild? Do we know of? And you said it went uphill, right? Over here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can you flash to the map real quick? Sorry.
Sure. Oops, wrong button. Whoop. There you go.
So uphill to the east, I guess.
Mhm.
Is it possible, guys? Would it have extended that far?
Oh yeah, you think that seems real far.
Yeah.
I mean, let's go with some scale here.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Like, we're probably dealing in this kind of radius here.
Yeah. So I guess it's probably like over here.
Like maximum.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, actually, we walked for 10 minutes. Oh, Winston still seems a little far for 10 minutes. I don't know.
Could we get a sense of how far that was?
No.
let's see. I'm trying to think of it myself. I might have overestimated the time or something.
That's fine.
It's okay if you need to walk with something back. Just
Yeah, whatever helps
Yeah.
frame.
Maybe not exactly 10 minutes. But it was
Okay.
yeah.
Fine.
But still, yeah. Make. Do you tell all this to Wolfram?
Oh yeah, I'm telling everyone that I found like a tomb.
Okay. Make. God, I don't know what this would be. Investigation checks or intelligence checks?
We could do some religion checks maybe.
What are we determining?
Determine like if like where that one tunnel led to. I guess is what everyone's doing.
I think that would definitely
Survival maybe also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, to be able just to get like a bearings.
Oh.
Am I rolling too?
Yeah.
Well, these aren't for the tracks, so normal.
Wolfram.
Mhm.
It's oh, okay. Someone and Wolfram, you're pretty sure that this might have actually led up to the cemetery.
Okay.
Okay.
damn. Okay.
Okay.
Confirmed. So yeah, that's like around the church, around there. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. The ghost zone. Yep. Yeah. Crypt.
Ghost was the name of the dead guy, so it's all connected. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for indulging that, Hunter.
No problem. Moving you back.
Okay. All right. So that's to down here. Let me just make a little note of that quick. Blue ink. Oops. I think it just disappeared on me. Let me increase it more.
Oh, I see it.
That's too big. And I guess we can follow the Oh, I see. It's not. Oh, that's why it's disappearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
Ghost zone.
I think yeah.
We can follow like this one, yeah, because I have a hunch that goes to the Saltmarsh family.
Okay.
But let's. I don't know if Olivia wants to stealth ahead first, or
Sure.
okay.
Yeah, I'll cast Umberturgy on you again. Give you that
Okay.
a sick advantage.
I thought I clicked it. Oh, I did.
Yeah. Okay. You're approaching that direction.
This way, please.
This way.
Azadeh is now looking out for mushrooms. She's eyeing all mushrooms very suspiciously.
Make a nature check, Azadeh.
All mushrooms are evil. Oh, that's better than I was expecting.
Yeah, that one looks okay, but you know, it doesn't look like the ones you saw before. So, and Wolfram is like kind of standing next to it, so it's not doing anything. So you think it's okay. Yeah. Okay. So Olivia, you come down this tunnel, and are once again faced with another like a familiar stone door.
All right, another one.
Boy. Here I go. Same thing. I'm gonna creak it open a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Nice.
No secrets.
Reveal.
Reveal.
You see a small room. And you see, I'm not going to show you any more than that because I made a mistake on the map.
Okay.
But yeah, but yeah, sorry. But you see a large statue with its hand outstretched in front of you as well.
Spooky. I want to touch the statue.
You're going inside to touch the statue?
Having an intrusive thought.
Okay. 1 second. Yeah. Do you what do you read? Or like what languages do you know?
I know Common, Elvish, and Orcish.
Okay. There are there's an inscription on the statue itself that you do not recognize in old runes. The statue itself looks androgynous. And in like
Okay.
like you know like one of those old Roman statues with like a marble, like a chiseled marble cloth that looks almost real. But what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna shout back. There's a statue in here. I can't read what it's saying though.
Wolfram will go up to it and see if he can.
Yeah, Solwynn.
I'm actually gonna open. I mean, this is like another dead end sort of situation.
Yeah. Anything else in the room?
Oh no, sorry. No, there's more to that room, but like
Okay.
this was just immediately what caught your attention. There's
Okay.
there's a small hallway that goes on in
Ooh.
this direction as well.
Okay.
Well, for
cool.
whatever, yeah, like Giovanni will go inside as well. For whatever reason, this statue's caught her attention. So,
Yeah, let's check it out.
Yeah, make a perception check as you guys are. Anyone that's like looking at the statue, make a perception or investigation check on the statue.
Oh,
I'll
I'd
give it a
rather. I'd
look.
rather. Oh no, that's fine.
I have a feeling not gonna roll well here, but okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Not gonna roll well.
That's what you say before you roll to make it good.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Have we figured out what the language is?
Who like what is that? What does everybody speak?
Yeah, that's fair.
Solwynn?
Go ahead.
Unfortunately, none of you are able to read the language that's inscribed on the statue.
Damn it.
Huh.
I have tongues prepared, but I don't think that lets me read it.
No.
No.
No. You need comprehend.
Right.
And I
What do I look like? A cleric?
right?
Do, do the
Fucking
runes or
Kai
languages
knows that stuff.
look like anything
Oh, of course.
really close to what we could identify?
Yeah, I mean, like you probably would. This looks like it might have been like another, maybe not super common language, but this does look like a language. It doesn't look like old, like archaic runes in a dead language, if that's what you're asking. Especially with those perception checks and everything. You also do notice there are what looks to be like notches around the forehead, as if like something was supposed to rest on the.
Oh
head.
shit!
Interesting. Like a tiara,
Crown
or
for king.
diadem, or whatever they call those.
Does the statue have any religious
Ooh, connotations.
yeah.
Make a religion check.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah.
The thing you're good at, yeah, boy.
The thing I'm good at with
This is a very interesting statue because it's like its features are androgynous and everything, and it seems to be missing some other features. But this looks a little bit like Ayu's.
Okay. Do I know what language Ayus would use?
Infernal.
Okay, yep, alright.
Can you tell us about Ayus?
Ayus is a god.
Okay.
Ayus is a very powerful like demigod, actually, more like, or but like it's they actually have a presence in Greyhawk, like a physical presence.
Yeah, Ayus literally runs a nation.
Mm-hmm. And if it sounds familiar, that's where that's who
Zendros.
Zendros reports to.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Where what?
Thing is an infernal statue. So,
Zendros.
yeah, the magic store owner.
I can't wait to do their side quest.
Yeah. Okay. I'm. All right. I guess it's up to the party if we want to go down this path or check out the rest of the tunnel first.
Oh, I would do that. I would check out our other exits
Mm-hmm.
in case
Okay.
we, so we don't get stabbed in the back like our friend back there.
Exactly. So I'm gonna continue down this path then. Looking at tracks as well because I just want to be sure of like who's been here, like how much traffic has been through these tunnels. Hmm.
Sorry, sorry.
Yes, you're good,
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and make another
baby.
survival check.
All right. The tracks. The tracks. Looking at the tracks. Hey, 21. Blackjack, baby.
Woohoo!
You spot not human tracks this time. You spot smaller tracks.
Children, no.
Babies.
Halflings.
No, just
Uh,
Gowans, yeah.
You spot animal tracks.
Animal
Oh,
track.
okay.
Yeah.
Weasels. It's the weasels. I knew it.
Can I identify what kind of animal?
It's a stoat, actually.
With that,
Perhaps a marten.
Like,
Yeah.
is it like a rodent? Is
A
it
pine marten.
like a pine
It seems to
marten?
be a very large rodent. A very large rodent.
Okay.
A rodent of unusual size.
Given that Azadeh has mentioned about the weasels, can I decipher these are weasels tracks?
Yeah. Yeah. Since she is gonna kind of like put that in your mind, like it's like no, this makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Giovanni's like, huh? Yeah, weasels. And I'm gonna like peep here and see if maybe this tiny little corridor. Where does that lead?
Mm-hmm. The
Yeah,
tunnel
there is.
to your west also is partially flooded.
So flooded. Interesting.
Yeah.
What
So
about-
it
Oh, go ahead.
eventually slopes down. Yeah. So it looks like it just like kind of goes down there, and then eventually it slopes down to the point where the water completely covers it.
Okay. Okay. So okay. What about north? Where does the Wawa go? Where does the tunnel go?
To your doom.
Yeah, you see a small tunnel. This would be a tight squeeze for you. You can probably still fit though. But this tunnel looks different than the rest of the cave. While what was obviously like more man-made and carved, this looks dug with
By
claws
animals,
and teeth.
by weasels. Yes. Okay. And yeah, looking at the ground, that's where the weasel tracks are going.
Mhm.
Okay.
Coming and going.
Okay. I'm gonna really head back to or I don't know if the party's following me or not, but I'm gonna speak to the party and let them know. Saw the weasel tracks this way. They're heading northwest. Um, so
And to the south.
and
Is
to
that
the south
water?
is flooded. I'm thinking we can perhaps well we can perhaps
Giovanni
investigate
also has
each
dark
area.
vision, right?
Yes, we can investigate each area. I can at least follow the river,
Yeah.
see where it follows, or not the river, the flood.
You're quite the fit for something like that.
I wanna think about something that's in the Saltmore house that I saw. Just it doesn't have to be any specific object, but I just want to use locate object to see if I can ping that object, like a distinct object in their house that when we visited. Does that make sense, Hunter?
An object that you've seen before, or
In the when we visited their house, like a distinct object, like maybe a painting or something.
Yeah, there was a painting of Anders' parents hanging up in the dining room.
Okay.
And you could swear the eyes were watching you.
Let me locate object. Just see real quick. See if it's within 1,000 feet.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn,
he wants to
dude.
know where he is in the house.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically. It's a good idea.
It is. You can feel it. You can feel it like above you. Shit.
Aha.
He nods to
So
himself.
the Saltmarsh house has
Con-
a statue of an evil god in its basement.
I mean, technically, that's just a foreign diplomat or leader.
Right. Right.
He's
It's
not evil.
that's not uncommon, right?
Well,
Yeah,
I was
thank you.
talking. I was looking at not patrons. Well, kind of patrons. I was trying to look at gods because I've always kind of seen Azadeh as a bit secular, but I was looking into gods of Greyhawk to see if there would be any gods that actually liked her, and because otherwise, where is she getting her powers? And Ayuz is evil. Just
Oh, yeah,
that's
no,
something
I know.
remember.
Yeah, Ayuz is the god of pain and oppression, I think.
Oh God.
Yeah, Ayuz is a yeah,
That's okay.
but I mean,
So-
Ayuz also has a country, so
So globally, just speaking like globally, like is IU's known as evil? Like does everyone like when you hear IU's name, like, oh yeah, that's the evil, that's an evil god or a deity, I should say.
I don't know. It's pretty spoopy.
Like
I
me
mean-
as a player, I passed my history check, but I doubt. I don't know if Azadeh would recognize it. If she did recognize it, she'd be pretty pissed.
I guess that would
Fair.
matter on your perspective. Like to Zendros, it's her like she seems to like him. It's the way I see it, it's a little bit like Doctor Doom. Like the people in this country
Right,
love
course.
him, but everyone outside is like, it's Doctor Doom though. His name is Doctor Doom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, what did I miss for like the?
Doctor Doom is canon now.
Sorry, we
Oh,
determined that the Saltmarsh house is above us here.
Okay, and then you use locate object for what?
To determine that, I used it on a painting when we saw when we visited, so I was able to locate that painting, giving
Yeah,
us
something unique that was in the Saltmarsh house. That's a good idea.
Perfect.
And this is to the weasel, like to the farm, I guess.
You want to implicate the weasels too?
Of course.
All right.
Can't trust weasels.
But I will tell Azadeh that this is definitely the Saltmarsh house above us.
All right, she glowers and gives the statue a suspicious look. And I'm gonna look around for any evidence of recent activity down here.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, bad rolls tonight.
Yeah, you haven't been having too much luck tonight. You're not sure. There's like dust on the floor, but you don't know if it's been moved or not.
Let's see. Yeah, Giovanni's gonna mention to Olivia. Only place left to determine is southwest, down there where we first encountered the first stone door. But as for me, I'm
Yes.
going through the flood.
Yep. So yeah, go down, determine where the water is, and I guess we go down here and determine what the stone door is.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you make your way all the way back down there. No. I'm just. What would you like to do? Now that you're down here at the other door.
Let's go in. I just want to find out what this place is. I think that's our mission down here.
Okay.
Yes.
Um.
Want to determine where everywhere goes.
Okay. You enter into the do you go through the door into the room?
Yeah.
Okay. You enter what looks to be like a very nice cellar. The stone door that on the opposite side of the stone door, in contrast to the one that was up in the Saltmarsh house, which is just like it just perfectly matched the stonework of the room. This door behind it is a bookcase.
Oh. How
There seems to be a few books on the ground, as if like something had like knocked them over, and but that's like yeah, this was an old bookcase. Looks like.
Okay. I guess go find the stairs and just kind of go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, go quietly, I guess.
My mind goes to one place when you say bookcase, so.
Yeah.
I know, right?
All right, so we'll just give Olivia Umberturgy again. Go up there quietly, if you're all right with that.
Here we go.
Roll that stealth.
Actually, insanely good at stealth. I'm a smuggler. It's fine.
Yeah.
With advantage.
With advantage. Roll them dice.
Yeah, the crit!
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
So
You
stealthy.
glide through this house, up the stairs. Looking about, there doesn't seem to be anyone inside of the house.
Good.
A cold cup of tea lies on a table near the stairs.
Poison it.
I could.
That's
actually.
a bad idea.
No, I'm
But-
just kidding.
But you can see through the windows. You can see the town through the windows.
Fancy. All right. I'm not going to overstay my welcome and gets found out. I'm leaving.
Were you able to identify which house it was?
Oh,
Yeah. That's what's important.
I thought we were in. Well, I guess we didn't guarantee. So I can see the
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 Corolla
town from
landmark. Yeah.
Yeah. Am I? So I'm going to look around and look for, I guess, the Mariners Guild because that's where we came in.
Mm.
Can I see the Mariners Guild from here?
Okay. You can.
Which direction is the Mariners? From me.
The Mariners Guild is. I'm going to go ahead and move you to the map so you can kind of like
Wonderful.
figure it out, like where you are. The Mariners Guild is northwest of you.
Okay.
It's Olivia's house.
Oh, sorry, northeast of you. Sorry, that's what I mean.
Northeast. So
Stink.
I'm in probably in one of these. How far? Yeah, how far? Is it far away?
Looks about 300 feet away.
Okay, then I'll sit exactly where I am.
Whoa.
I assume it's this house. So let's make a big
Big ol' X there.
X. That's a little too big.
Yeah, and make a investigation check.
Hey.
Now that you're like kind of like spotted that this is the house.
Oof. I'm gonna inspo.
Yeah, this is important. It's worth it. Very
Much
good.
better.
Very good.
Very cool.
19.
This you're fairly certain that this judging by the tracks and everything that led down here, the cold cup of tea, where it's positioned close to the Mariners Guild and everything, the nice furnishings. This was probably Edda's house, Edda Owen's house.
Shit.
Oh.
I'm wondering now if she was in on the Brotherhood or
Like
whatever.
I said, I think she might have been Songbird.
And
True.
yeah. And
I mean, the only alternative would be that she found the tunnel on accident.
right,
That's
right.
true.
That's the only alternative.
But she's been around town for a long time, so I doubt that.
Exactly. So
Assuming she's been around, she's the old
there was
lady.
perhaps some kind of quarrel, in-house quarrel with the Brotherhood, and
True.
Songbird had to go. How interesting. How interesting.
Let's see.
I mean, we could always speak to the dead to her.
Oh right. God, Wolfram is very useful. So yes.
Unfortunately, I can't do it today, but you know.
Fine.
You know
We
she's
should
here.
probably
We didn't
take
tell
her body.
anyone else.
So,
Okay.
no, not take her. Since what's his face is coming, Eleander, so it should be fine. As long because
Yes.
I'm just concerned someone might
You're-
come and take her
You're
body or
right.
something.
Get Eleander to morgue it or something.
Mhm.
Wait, we don't have to worry about it.
Mhm.
Getting stupid or something absurd.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Do we know what she was in charge of on the council?
Counseling. I don't know.
Yeah,
We can-
counseling stuff.
I think
She-
the council is made up of like multiple leaders. Like they're not like ministers.
Yeah. She she also like had her hand in like the fishing trade, along with Prime Water and Anders, but she also helped out with the Mariners Guild. She had a lot of boats under her coin, I guess.
Just to be doubly sure, I guess Wolfram will look around in the basement just to kind of find an object that he could locate.
Very smart idea.
Okay.
Man, never used that way, and it's so good. Genius, Pat.
Make a I guess make a perception check. As you're like you're looking for like a particular like object to.
Yeah.
All right. Hell yeah.
Just anything that would be maybe not too common that I could, locate.
Wolfram MVP.
Yeah. You're able to spot an old antique clock. Definitely old and broken.
Okay, excellent.
Perfect. Hoorah. I guess to me, like, where does the water tunnel lead to? Or the flooded part of the tunnel?
Do you want to swim down it?
That's why I split up. Yep. Searching down that way.
Okay. 1 second. You swim down it. This one doesn't end in a door or anything. It pops out underneath one of the docks and
Ha!
yeah.
I knew it! This is where I pee all the time.
Giovanni's part of the Brotherhood.
Oh man. Okay. So it's like right under the docks all this time. Haha. Alright. Okay.
Under
Yeah,
the docks makes a lot of sense.
Giovanni pops out. Are there any lizard folk around or anyone who would notice?
Sorry, I had to deal with my dogs.
Okay. I just asked like
nope.
if anyone's like how it is under the docks. Like, is it like really secret? Has anyone noticed me or anything like that?
The entrance itself is open, actually,
Okay.
but it's obscured a bit by kelp and by seaweed and stuff. There doesn't seem to be anybody that kind of immediately notices you. Yeah.
Okay. I want to look for some tracks. A little specifically, I want to look like if it's a little harder since it's underwater, but maybe like it's like someone like holding onto the side of it or whatever, like on the walls of the tunnel, particularly for a certain aquatic elf pattern. Maybe because I remember Oceananus was hanging out in my pea spot a lot.
Okay. You can go ahead and make a survival check on that.
Let me do that. 19.
You don't spot any tracks that
Okay.
a sea elf would leave behind, especially not that would be around underwater after a week.
Yeah. I'm just checking. Well, like, oh, can I like see if has this path been used recently or anything like that?
It doesn't seem to have been used in quite a long time.
Good. All right, this is my secret tunnel now. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, I'll return to the party and relay that to them.
Excellent.
Right out across, like underneath the council hall / the marketplace.
All right, so I guess we just wait for Eleander. That's.
Sounds alright.
I think we should wait before we go to the Saltmarsh, just so we.
Yeah, and also so we can make sure the songbirds or whatever her name is body is safe and secure. Because I'm paranoid that some Brotherhood agent will just set it on fire or some bullshit.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever magic bullshit. So.
Oh yeah. I have no fear.
Okay, 1 second.
Can you imagine if Oceanus was on it all the whole time? Like, oh man,
I guess we could probably spend that
And
time and determine the ghost zone is connected as well if you guys want, but I am fairly certain.
I think Azadeh wouldn't be squeamish about going into the tomb.
It would just be, I guess I don't have any objects that, I know are there. Oh, I guess I could describe a tombstone.
Azadeh's gonna watch out for mushrooms, but she's gonna check out that tomb.
Yeah, I'll go over there, Hunter, and then, I think, do I still have? Yeah, I still have, because I used locate object once. So I'll use it a second time and just describe a tombstone and see if I get hits, just to confirm that is the... In case it's not like a family crypt or something that's in her house for some reason.
You're able to, because you have actually visited past the church, so you would have seen one of the graves on there. Maybe you don't know the name of it, but you've seen that tombstone, and you are able to detect that it's there. You're casting these spells, right?
Yeah.
You have.
I am down to just 4 first level and 1 second level. So I've used all my third level and 2 of my third levels. Or second levels.
Because I was like, wait a minute, how many is he?
Yeah, I have 3 second levels. This locates a second. So I'm nearly tapped out for the day, but I can still bash things in the head. And still heal. That's the important part.
But yeah, you're able to detect all of that, and it's pretty dark in here in this tomb.
Mm-hmm.
But you're able to detect that like within 1,000 feet is a tombstone in the graveyard.
Yep, I'll confirm that with everybody, and just that way we know for certain that is.
So that could mean that the priest is in on it too. Or,
yep.
Yeah. So we should murder all of them.
It could also be just like a quiet meeting place since we saw multiple tracks come this way.
Yeah.
Just kind of out of the way.
A meeting place.
I mean, that's my idea, because like you're having one person come from the bottoms of each way, and then from Saltmarsh, and then multiple tracks coming to the cemetery.
While you're here in this tomb, also make a perception check.
Everybody?
Sure thing.
Anyway, that's in the tomb.
Oh no, okay, Wolfram. Okay.
You're able to spot on a couple of the old coffins or stone coffins.
Sarcophagi?
That they're sarcophagus. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. You're able to spot a crest, not unlike the kind that you saw the Anders' dad
Oh no.
had on his jacket.
Oh no. They're using Anders' family's crypt. At least that's what I'm gathering from that.
So I missed some stuff because my internet was exploding. So we heard that there is evidence of traffic through the crypt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we found tracks.
Yeah, there were.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there were already tracks confirmed. There were multiple tracks that came this way. And
right, older ones. Okay.
Yep, and what I'm assuming is that with the family crest, that this is the family crypt of Anders.
And he has confirmed that, right?
I mean, it's got the same crest.
Yeah,
that's what I meant. Like he's confirmed it's the family crest.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
So either Anders' family was in on it the whole time, or I mean, I don't know.
I mean, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Anders himself was out of it. So.
Or maybe Anders is not in on it, and his family was, and then after they died, Scarin just kept things going.
True.
Exactly. Yeah.
Maybe he was on it too. I don't know. These are just ideas throwing out, but
Yeah.
with that confirmation, I'm gonna just head back over here and wait for Eleander. Unless anyone else has anything to do.
No, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. It takes a while, but eventually you do hear the heavy footfalls and clanging of armor as a group of guards comes down this hallway.
Finally.
Oh. Because we told Eleander.
Yeah.
I want to fight some shit. I got my hopes up they were going to be enemies.
Nope.
Not.
But they could be in on it. You never know. Don't give your hopes up yet.
As we're waiting, can I do locate object
You want to do locate object
on the rings?
on the rings? Okay. You don't sense any within 1,000 feet of you.
I probably sense the one on Azadeh.
I mean, yeah. Aside from the ones that when I say that, I mean like aside from the ones like held by the party, you don't sense any in this area.
Solwynn doesn't know that. So she's gonna be
Okay.
kind of like staring at it, like Azadeh, like studying.
I have one too.
Eventually, Eleander kind of like casually walks down the hall and sees everybody.
There's the boy.
Grim news, Eleander.
Mm.
And
Where
then
is she?
Wolfram points over there.
He looks. He goes over and he has a sad look on his face as he doesn't break out into tears or anything else, but he just like gives an exhale as if like he has been hurt, like stabbed in the heart. Essentially, it's just just a long sigh.
Roll insight to see if he was banging her or something.
Ooh, boy.
Sure. Sounds. You don't know.
Okay.
Seems like it was more about mutual respect.
Mutual respect.
But you don't get a whole lot from that.
Unfortunately, we don't know her involvement in it 100%, but we did locate a tunnel that leads to her house.
Yep.
I see. Do you know how she died?
She was assailed from the front and the back, and she was stabbed in the back.
I see.
There are...
Giovanni kind of moves in front of Olivia to like hide, so they don't like confiscate the rapier or anything like that.
There are some more tunnels. One leading to the Anders family crypt in the cemetery. Another one, Giovanni.
Saltmarsh family.
Sorry. Yeah, Anders' family. Anders' family. So Saltmarsh family. Another path Giovanni explored, leading to the market. Outside the market, right?
Mhm.
And then another one leading to the Saltmore home. Wolfram is going to intentionally leave out the weasel tunnels.
Okay. He collects all of this information. He's like, all right. He like points to two of his guards to verify this and to check it out.
So Azadeh's going to point down the mushroom path and say, don't go down that way.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll give him directions on each one.
Yeah. So yeah, he sends two guards down here to verify. He sends. Wow. Jeez. Whoa. Buddies. Who are what are you grouped with? Why are you? What's going on here? Oh my God. What? Oh, that's what it is.
I'm sorry.
I'm grabbing the That's okay. These guys are going up north to check out the ghost tunnel. And this guy just kind of goes down to check out the water tunnel before he comes back the quickest of all of them because he's like soaked to like his waist, and he's like, no, I can't go down that I can't go down that way, Captain.
Unfortunately, I'm out of. I don't know. Out of spell slots to give him water breathing. I don't actually have water breathing now.
He won't swim either with his armor and stuff, so
He'd just be really slow. He'll be alright.
he'll just walk on the bottom, iron boots.
But eventually, oh jeez, I did it again. I did it again. Stop it. Eventually, they all come back, telling Eleander that they verified this information, and that it was Ada's house. That what did go to the cemetery, and Eleander is just kind of confused. He's like kind of like making that face, like he's like kind of pondering, like what is all this?
And then there's the last tunnel to the Saltmarsh.
Right. Well, I think I have all I need to actually go in there and not worry about it.
Before you go in, there's a curious, there's a statue to Ayuz in the alcove or room before it leads into the house.
Okay, I see.
Not quite sure how that's connected, but
I don't either. That's probably the one thing that's like sticks out the most. That's very odd. But okay. Then you're all right. I'm actually gonna go up. I'm gonna leave these men here with you, and I'm gonna go up and see if I can arrange a more front entrance force to stop anybody from leaving.
When he says go up, what does he mean by that?
He's gonna go back.
Okay.
And
he's gonna assault properly. Like he's gonna do the official thing, and then we'll stay down here for anyone trying to escape.
Either escape, or if you're gonna go up yourself, or
should we send somebody with him, just to make sure? Azadeh, Giovanni.
Going.
Yeah, I'll go with him, just in case of anything.
Mm-hmm.
One more statue? Yeah. I think Azadeh would go back to the Ayuz statue.
Oh no! No. We're sending. Eleander's going off in zone with his he's gonna get another force of men to go in from the top. We're gonna see a force at the bottom as well, so they can't escape essentially. So we're just thinking of sending one person with him just to ensure that he's safe, because he's kind of linchpin here now. Like he's our proof, unless we just want to nuke them. But
I kind of want to go sneaking through the house.
I'm okay with going with Eleander. Yeah, I'll go with Eleander.
I mean, it's up to you between you and Giovanni. You guys,
He's my buddy. Just to make sure he's safe, as you said.
I just want to make sure just like one of you guys, since you guys are beefy, stay with us. Yeah.
Yep, I'll go with Eleander.
You guys are gonna have to rock paper scissors, I guess.
They can both go, I guess.
Sure.
I guess we have the guards, and I'm fairly tanky, so I guess sure, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I built this character all around infiltrate. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is your time to shine.
All right. So who's going with the guards and the up the back entrance?
Wolfram will go in the back entrance.
Mm-hmm. Solwynn too.
Yep. I'll go too.
Okay. So the two and the kill slaves crew or kill slavers crew. Is going with Eleander.
Yeah.
Okay.
I prefer to call it the Justice.
Yeah, the Justice Squad.
Justice Squad. Justice. Maybe like a
Some sort of league.
You
But no, that's
you
not
can get more.
bigger.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and end it there then, and we will pick up to next time on as the assault on or the raid, I guess.
Dun, dun.
Yeah, we got a lot done today, which is
This-
great.
really quickly.
I'm so glad there was a cave. There was a tunnel.
Mhm.
You guys,
Oh
you guys
my
were,
goodness.
you guys are like doing pretty well with like
Yeah,
this
I was
after like
onto something with it being underwater. I just looked at
Yeah,
the wrong place.
yeah,
You
you
had
guys
the
were
right-
really good.
You
Like-
had the
like-
right person to go and search that tunnel.
I still
You
like.
asked the right questions.
I still like that Azadeh still found a connection to it, even though it was. Yeah.
Yes,
Pretty
yeah,
good.
she still
The
managed to
weasels.
Actually, before we go, can I, since Pseudo is back, can I send him down there just to confirm it's weasels? Go eat a weasel.
Oh yeah, the
Uh,
pseudo dragon could crawl up there.
yeah, totally. Did I not put him down on this map?
Uh,
I did.
I might have not been able to see him because he might have been in the darkness, but
Okay. 'Cause I don't. I thought I put him down there. Anyways, doesn't matter. I'll throw that sucker down. That's fine.
I'm just super curious. I'm sure it won't do anything, but I still have to name my pseudo dragon friend, but I'm gonna send him down there, just trying to scout out.
Yeah, you fit them down there. You just see like a bunch of like little weasels just kind of. Right now they're napping. They're just kind of napping. But they are huge. They're real big.
Oh, they're
Oh.
giant weasels.
They are like your pseudo dragon is kind of like displaying images in your mind of like it doesn't want to be eaten.
Yep. Yeah, he's coming back. He's,
Oh,
That's a lot. Okay.
okay, excellent. Satisfied my curiosity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like the it's like the Castlevania thing again. You gotta complete the map.
Well, that's funny, Solwynn, because yeah, that would be funny for Sam, considering. Sorry, that's funny, Sam. That's funny that Solwynn and Azadeh have been having the same mission, and yet they're so suspicious of each other right now.
I know.
Olivia's like, no, I've never I've been a
Sorry.
citizen. We all know as players, we just don't know as
No,
characters.
I was a pirate too once, and then I took an arrow to the knee.
all the pirates are together. It's great.
The pirate crew. There you go.
This'll be interesting. I look forward to this.
Killed pirates,
Me too.
so that's great.
Wasn't Gowan also a pirate?
Yes.
Yes, he built ships for them, right, or something. So yeah.
So real quick, Solwyn did do a locate object on signet rings, right?
Yeah.
So you did detect the one that Azadeh has.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
I
I did.
have. Yeah.
She mentioned that before.
Okay. My internet was on and off all night, so I don't know whether I heard that.
Yeah, because I was
Okay,
just kind of
yeah.
like stares at Azadeh, but then I'm just like later on I was gonna be like going down this whisper, like, why do you have a ring?
Why do you know that I have a ring?
Oh, sorry, not to Azadeh, to Olivia.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm in the Dark Brotherhood. Woo!
We know with a little handprint. Okay, I'm gonna get off. Good night, you guys.
Good night.
Good session, Hunter.
Great session,
Yeah,
Hunter.
That
Thank
was
you.
fun.
This was
really
a lot of
good.
fun. Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
covered a lot of
this is good.
secrets.
This is good content. This is what I live for. Yeah.
So satisfying.
See you guys Wednesday.
See you later.
Bye.
It's Wednesday. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man.
Oh shit.